lag. There we go. There was a timer death?
Yeah, Nito died to the timer twice. On the second one, you actually lose a life. And she had just rolled in the Baron, too.
You know what's messed up about that is, like, I don't do the timer. Unless I'm playing you. You're the only person I've ever hit the timer against. And sometimes when I know I'm losing, like if I'm so down, I'll just double skip so I can hit the timer faster against you.
I sent you an invite to stream together.
Okay, huge.
That's messed up. But,
you did like the little invite thing. Will you DM me the code? It doesn't pop up for me sometimes when you do it over just like stream. Or I can knock on you. I'm gonna knock on you. Get knocked.
Accept.
Yo. Hey, Orangey. Orangey, you gotta cast some games. We need your sultry voice in here. Or we need like cutaways to Orangey.
A Shaker was talking about some, on the field level coverage in his jeans, of course. Yeah, I agree. Orange Aces would be. I'm live down here in the Joker lineup. This obelisk is massive.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna open Balatro and have that music play behind the cast. Oh, that's some 5-head stuff.
That's what I used to do before Dom's Balatro bangers. As we get started here.
They're going.
And
what's the deck of the week again?
We got Anaglyph deck.
I remember.
Black Stake. So we're going to be getting those double tags. We do have to deal with Eternal Jokers. It's actually been a really fun combination to see where players should skip, if skip at all.
Yeah, because you're kind of just like sitting on a bomb. Like you have to find your spot to go crazy here. That's interesting. A little Anaglyph action.
Yeah, we've had some players try and go multiple spots. In my game against Scooty, I just used it once for a handy tag, which gives money per hands played, and I got like $250.
It's a gold deck too?
No, Black Stake.
Black Stake? Why did Roffle have an Eternal card?
Because Black Stake has Eternals.
Oh yeah, I'm mixing up Black and White Stake. One thing you're going to learn about me during this cast chat is I am very, very colorblind, and I have the difficulty discerning the different flavors of the rainbow. But we'll see Roffle open up this juicy little cosmic pack over here and not grab anything super interesting, to be honest. I wanted to see a red seal come out because you know how I play? I always play knowing I'm going to get Mime Baron, and I've only gotten it once in the entire time I've been in this goddamn league against Bean, and I cooked him.
You did cook him because you were always set up for it. It's just that, like you said, it shows up once every 30 times. But yeah, I've heard before many times non-Drake claiming they don't see color. Different contexts, but in this one, we mean the stakes. Both of them grabbing the Jack Red Seal.
Yeah, you need it. Red seals are just probably the most premium resource in multiplayer. You can do so much stuff with it. You can go seal, you can go glass, you can make a gold card. There's just too much value. You know,
8-ball.
Zeno sees an 8-ball and just tightens up ever so slightly, and the little grips on the side of the chair get slightly more indented as the excitement is overflowing. For me, I agree. I like Little Gross Michael or Michelle if you want to be a feminist.
Yes. No, it makes sense. The scoring's going to allow Vagabond to clear these blinds without having to waste hands. There was a lot of interesting picks. We could have also went half Joker for a little bit more mult, but I definitely think Michelle, as you called her, the best choice there. And Raffle's going to immediately take that, not even look at the 8-ball. I think he actually spit at the screen a little bit when he saw it.
It's a bit of a feral nature to Roffle. If you pay attention, you can see it come through the seams, kind of like the rampaging zombies in 28 years later, the Bone Temple. There is a slight rage in his heart that he has harnessed to his great advantage in this league, I would say. But you're right. Half Joker is an underrated multiplayer Joker. I've seen it do extremely well. 20 malt, kind of juicy. I do think both of them passing the 8-ball is a little interesting, though, especially on Live 1. You know, you got a lot of time to juice that bad boy if you want.
You
But
do.
I
I
guess
mean,
they're a little bit scared.
Roffle's definitely not going to take it. I get getting out of the blinds, but Black Snake for me, I'm not scared enough. I usually go utility first. I think it's paying off for both of these players finding the business card.
Do you think maybe they're considering the fact that it really depends? In some of my matchups, I really want to get ahead and get that first win. And then some of them I'm more fine playing from behind and building out a really strong deck. Maybe that is factoring into consideration here. Both very experienced multiplayer Balatro players. Yes, I said player 3 times.
You did. Yeah, I think there is that element where it's like not only is Gross Michelle a little bit of an econ Joker early by one-shotting blinds, it does give you some base mult for the PvP if it survives till then, and we know it does, so.
But we see the first diversion here.
Yeah.
Pretty early. See
They're
little, never mind. These chunguses. They must be listening in or something.
The diversion so far is having this star card up top for Vagabond, which is going to allow for a possibility of a flush house, which would win the blind or win the PvP.
Really,
yeah, that would be an interesting way to take it out here. The draw exactly the same. We love to see it. But will the Dicky be the same? That's the real question. I would think so. Both of them playing on colorblind mode, which for me I call easy mode. Not a fan. Much prefer to struggle with my sight disability. Let's see.
Did
they both pick up this this gold too with the blue seal?
They did.
And Roffle really contemplating the existence of a man before deciding whether to ship it or not.
Yeah, finds the full house with the red seal, but it's just not that important. I'm curious. Playing pairs here. I don't know if Roffle's kind of giving up on this one just to try and maximize business card. I don't know.
That's it. That would be. I mean, I feel like you gotta play the full house. That's your best business card play, no?
Maybe looking for a 4 of a kind with jacks.
Yeah, maybe angling just to make sure that you could get your face cards out again in a different spot. But it's not gonna work.
I'll be honest. I'm a little surprised about how Roffle played that.
Yeah, I would have played the full house for sure. Would have got what? 2 more draws. Maybe find another kings. And surely Vaga can beat this.
He can, and he's also going to be able to, knowing that they're going to win no matter what, can kind of angle what they want the blue seal to hit. I mean, I think Vaga's going to go for a flush house regardless to get a flush house level, but not going to draw it. Can now make a flush with the queen, jack, and 8, or whatever they want with this start to play more face cards to get more money, as Doc was pointing out.
A little bit awkward too, because that straight would have given you a bit more business card procs.
Yeah,
I think. But then you would also be getting a straight for your blue seal. I like this much more.
Yeah, I much prefer
business card. Rather play around a flush. Kind of juicy. As Doc likes to say, you want to play around flushes in the early game. In fact, you should just build flushes the entire game. It's the best thing to do. That's why you should only play the checker deck. Another hashtag Dr. Spectre fun fact for everybody in chat. And oops, all sixes, my favorite card that does nothing.
Whoa. I mean, this is great with business card. Every face card is now going to give $2. We get the Onyx Agate to be our base mult.
That's the thing. It doesn't do anything on its own. You know, but it's the ultimate 2-man. You know, this is the Scottie Pippen of Balatro right here. Okay, it's not going to leave you any tips on your barbecue rib bill, but goddamn, it's going to make that business card print a lot of money, which I'm kind of stoked about. And we have direction, because I feel like that's what you're always looking for in a multiplayer run, especially any stake besides a white stake, because white stake you can just play whatever the hell you want. But here, you're trying to find direction, and this is a really good early game spot here.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
gate though, after popping that stars, could come back to haunt Vagabond. Don't you think?
Oh, I don't know if they got rid of any clubs, and if they did, it was only one. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's definitely not ideal, especially since we have a royal flush on Roffle side.
A cheeky royal, a cheeky royal.
I almost don't want to play that because I don't want the Neptune card, but
Yeah, I think royals should have a bigger and cooler buffs than just more chips.
it would be. It's hyper specific, but it would be cool to see something.
It would be really fun to have a really crazy Joker built around royal flushes in 1.1. Thunk, get on it. Ooh,
Nice.
Judgment out of the Emperor.
Death and Judgment, Raised Fists, gonna provide some nice base molt.
Yeah. A little raised fist. Maybe we'll get some mime raised fist shenanigans. Havsy comes back in for a little cameo appearance here. Another red seal.
I would grab that 7 just for the chance of lucky. Well, I guess with the business card, oops, you don't need it. But curious what Vagabond does.
It's a tough call, right? Because you already kind of have your early game built out here a little bit, but I always find it hard to pass on a red seal,
Especially if it's going to
not
be
like your
enhanced.
deck's. Yeah, your deck's not super fat already, anyways, so it just gives you another pivot option. And this is a big divergence here. Vega's gonna take it. Roffle's gonna pass on it. Could be significant. And they're both gonna do the same clone here with Death too. All right.
Currently a diamond for Vagabond, as we saw, but a heart for Roffle. This flush
So fascinating.
shouldn't win, right, for Vagabond?
No.
I mean, that's
No.
what Vagabond wants. They want to play a ton of face cards before beating this blind.
Yeah, that's why you hold on to this 2 also, so that your raised fist doesn't go too ham.
Exactly. The great play by Vagabond and good call by Nandre there.
And the econ difference here, non-existent, huh?
No, they have spent the exact same amount of money. We have, I mean, we've had 2 minor differences in that star card and then the 7 red seal. But so far, these players playing very similar. I want to get that straight, kind of max out on business card value. And Vagabond, $5 ahead. The oops bloodstone angle, but it's eternal, so you're committed to that angle. And I will say, Ruffle, big advantage has built in the hearts with his red seal already. So immediately, I feel like if they decide to take it, this PvP leans Ruffle, and they are going to seemingly decide to take it.
Sorry, I was preparing my fatherly duties as a fellow dog dad. You must understand what happened. I missed everything.
So we hit an Eternal Bloodstone coming out of the shop. It's slightly better for Roffle, who
Ooh.
has the red seal on the hearts. They both decide to get it.
Mhm.
I'm actually a little surprised. I could have seen Vagabond skipping it because they're not built in the hearts, and you're somewhat committing yourself to keeping this oops, but you want to play
But
glass.
you got the oops, yeah, the oops. You got the oops, though. Roffle picking up Scary Face, too, which is one of my favorite cards. They both grabbed it. All right, good. Too good with business card. Kind of bizarre when your deck your whole build's getting defined so quickly and so early.
Wow, and we have a photograph that Roffle's not going to see because Roffle stays above interest.
No. This is why you play aggro, baby.
I think you sell the
I feel like
Onyx here?
this is interesting. I think you're fine selling Onyx here because you won round 1, so who cares if you lose here, to be honest. Give me that juicy gold. And I think really what's going to be it seems like I'm calling it now a little bit early here. The big determining factor of this is who's going to find and pop their Anaglyph bombs earlier and on what. That could be a big divergence.
I am very curious to see how that plays out in this game because, I mean, so far, again, they have played it identical except for their Vagabond rolling deeper and getting rewarded with the photo. Now, again, I feel like just because of the sheer amount of hearts that Roffle has, they still may be able to take this life. It's going to be hard, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think when I think about Anaglyph, too, it's like, it's one of the most interesting ones if you're really far ahead, especially if somebody's on one life, because you can pop them on like a big hand size increase to try and go for a kill shot, right? Which is something that might not be an available factor for somebody else. Like there's so many more interesting angles than just find better Joker, make more space in my Joker lineup too.
Yeah, we saw that 7 kind of show up for Vagabond there, hit the $20 proc because it is lucky.
Big.
It's red seal. That's why I like
huge
that
actually. Yeah. After rolling in deep, gets you back above interest.
Now I will say I kind of forgot that we have red seal face cards, so the photo being an X4 pretty significant. Maybe I take back the fact that Roffle may have a chance in this one.
Yeah, and you need you can find a sun card potentially later on in here and change those over to hearts, and then you're getting some Giga procs. Double blue seal though for Roff is kind of juicy. But you're presented here with a really interesting dilemma. Like, what hand are you going to start blue sealing?
Exactly. Do we really care about flushes that much that we're not going to find our other red seal Jack Heart? I feel like you throw them away to search for it.
Yeah. This is my personal play here is I'm playing the flush there. I think I want to try and. I think you put the 10 in front, no? It doesn't matter, actually. Well, you want one of them at the end.
Yeah.
You want the 10 at the end because of all the hard procs, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't end up getting that different of a line from discarding, but what are you going to do? That's Balatro.
And Roffle is going to take that one. I thought maybe we would have saw out of Vaga a play that was like a full house with hearts and that red seal Jack, but didn't end up playing it, so really had no shot there.
Very interesting. Very, very similar lines here from both players. Very, very tight this game. Very, very tight. Blank voucher, not one I pick up that often when I'm playing. Oh, there's your Eternal 8 ball.
We can't take it, but that's incredible with the oops.
It's really juicy. Card sharp, kind of scary when you're playing 5 card hands here, especially flushes. I don't really know where you can fit it in. I don't even know if it's necessarily better than photo either if you have these red seals.
No, I think here we got into this build so fast that we're at the point where card sharp. Yeah, I mean we're likely going to be playing flush 5s or flush houses. You're just not going to get to.
Yeah. This is a weird little tarot shop here. I feel like my gut is immediately I'm strengthening up this 10.
I think so because we have business card. I just want more face cards.
Yeah, and it also gives you the option to
we get the
very interesting.
I was gonna say
this is big.
The only other angle I could see is going Emperor and praying we get Lovers or the Sun, and we get it for Vaga, so that's incredible. Now both red seals will be essentially hearts.
That is a significant advantage going into these next couple. Oh my god, and draws them both immediately, or draws 2 out of the 3. I still think you switched the other one, even though you just enchanted it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So Vagabond all of a sudden in a pretty good spot, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, Roth is going to get a bit better of a fix here on the deck. Is going to make pulling all these hearts a lot easier with this Hangman. Could even potentially fool to another one, but I feel like you don't feel that pressure yet to have to do that. Both players printing that cash pretty significantly.
Really, now this is going to be a very interesting shop. We see with multiplayer players, sometimes they roll down to nothing in case they see a wraith.
Yeah.
Oh, finds the red. That's huge. We're going to be up one red seal right now on the Roffle side, and he kept the full. So
second one, yeah.
We're gonna have. Oh my god!
And deja vu, and deja vu in the shop with. Well, this is interesting too because you have a jack. Oh, really?
I could maybe see a gold seal for money, but we don't have re-triggers yet.
A gambling man would pick a familiar. You know, not to say I would, but if the pressure was incredibly daunting, I would consider. I mean, I feel like you gotta red seal the queen or the jack. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna go queen.
Okay.
Yeah, shoot. We have just seen a little bit less business card in general on the Roffle side, and that's a lot of the multiplayer experience from Vagabond coming through. We're seeing
they
again.
Both took a card sharp too, huh?
Yes.
Oh, Zayna, look at this.
Down one red seal.
The Jack Wild.
Because we didn't keep the fool though, so. Roffle's gonna be
it could be a one card difference. Roffle is only one card taller than Vagabond. You know, sometimes that's all it takes is one little piece of cardboard that can change everything.
But, there we go. The strength. It's even because we can strength the 10 to a jack.
True. He's truing. Jimmy's dad is hilarious. Wait till you meet the mom. Taking out a 7 and a 4, what's the reasoning there? You got an idea?
7s are pretty useless. 4s aren't useless. And I will say, I know Vagabond, and I know they shrink that 5 to a 6 for 6 cents if it shows up. That is how much Vagabond loves 6 cents.
100%. Sometimes when you have a spare strength card, the ones that you think about a lot are 6 cents. You think about hack.
Yep.
You think about
obviously all the face cards.
You want to turn a 10 into a face card? Yeah.
I think about 8-ball. That's a me thing.
8-ball as well. 8-ball as well. No, Catherine, it made me laugh too. But internally, because I'm keeping it professional.
I will say again, this lucky card, especially with the oops, has already provided 20. It could provide another $20 hit. And then it doesn't
throw away just to have in there, you know. It might not end up being the card that is going to give you the winning hands of the PvPs, but it is providing a lot of function. And Roffle with a fat immolate on the other side.
Doesn't hit the red seal. Huge. Very lucky.
I love it. And it's going to be able to buy the blank voucher off that too, which could come back and be a win con here.
Yes. Hello, Halion.
Pretty incredible that both players have the same exact jokers this deep into a run.
Yeah, I'm a little not. I don't know what the right word is for it, but surprised by the card sharp. I guess right now we're playing flushes, and it's useful for this PvP.
Zayna, what do you think about this? This is a very, very unfortunate scenario. Vagabond having to pass across the namesake of the reroll here, going to be cursed for 1,000 years. You really hate to see that when you have to make a play that is so detrimental to your name brands.
And this is why I don't name myself after a Balatro Joker, because if you do pass on it, it's like you said, 1,000-year curse. You're gonna get made fun of. The brands are gonna start pulling out of sponsorship deals because you're not backing up your namesake. It's a mess, but
I much prefer to be named off. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I hit it.
Oh, goodbye, my lover. I'd say it is vastly superior to be named after an off-brand toilet unclogger. So let's see what maybe any cool tarot cards on these rerolls. Vega's gonna roll it down again almost here too, which is kind of interesting. Passing up that Empress. Did pick up this Chariot, which
Yeah,
was not picked up by Roffle. I don't know if it's gonna be super significant, but that little boost in malt sometimes is all you need.
I could definitely see it coming into play here. Do we have a flush? We don't yet. Because obviously we're going to want our Red Seal Heart Flush to be the second one with this card sharp. So it's going to be kind of like a hunt for the first one.
Yeah.
There we go. We get it. Well, that was quick.
Yes, 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 yes. Also, oh, okay. There's no strength card for Vaga either.
Did
Interesting.
Roffle find a flush to start off?
No,
Oh,
did not. I think played pairs, a pair of face cards.
really? I will say in these
Is this going to be the
PvPs,
Giga Draw?
these
Yeah.
the non-scoring hands have been a little perplexing from Roffle. Maybe not perplexing, maybe just like, again, shaking off a little bit of the rust in the multiplayer game, but kind of, I think in the first one they could have got more value, and then this one not triggering card sharp after picking it up. That's going to be the difference, even if they have an extra red seal for it.
Yeah, I think the issue probably here is Ruffle still thinking about the most recent upload. I got to Anti 39, no legendaries, instead of considering the fact that Card Sharp is in hand. And you know, this is the burden of having a YouTube channel in these matches, is that you're really focused on your thumbnails and not your bottom lines. You know, Doc, speak on it. But we all know that you get a little bit distracted by your metrics while you're playing. And this is why I don't look at YouTube while I'm playing. In fact, sometimes I just turn the lights off so that I'm in the pure darkness of the PvP round, the Coliseum. You know, sword drawn, blood across my chest. I am ready for war. Sun Tzu.
It's a great book.
I have it in my bathroom. And I do think about this too, that I think sometimes, right, you have to consider with Roffle, right, is that it is Roffle Hearthstone, but when you drop the Hearthstone, what do you get? Rolling on the floor laughing. And I feel like there needs to be a bit more of a serious position here. I see him smiling, chortling, chuckling. You're about to get flushed. 700,000, Zeno.
That is that 3x and that 1.5 from the chariot. That was the difference. And as Doc pointed out, you know, rolling that low, we weren't able to get value from the Hermit, but we could have red sealed the chariot or stealed a red seal already. But
There were options.
Yeah. Regardless, Vagabond's going to come out of this. I think that Sun card is great for Vagabond specifically because
Really good.
while we
Catches
have
up on the hard economy here.
Exactly. While we have wilds on these red seals, unless an ancient shows up, we don't really want those to be wild. We want to be able to lucky them or glass them so they can provide more value to us. And right away, we're going to glass our heart red seal there. Roffle didn't draw their red seal. They drew different cards just due to the way their decks are. So that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, the deck fixing this match has been really fascinating. It's gone quite it's not a ton of change if you're looking at the volume of it all, but the individual cards that have been shifted here are really, really high value cards. Because they're talking about these big red seals. And I should start putting red seals on my cash in general. I've realized the next time I'm at the 7-Eleven. That would be wise of me. Could buy 2 Dr. Peppers.
Imagine being able to fill up a Slurpee and get 2 Slurpees worth. That's my
2 Slurpees. 2 Slurpees. Sometimes I just, when they're not looking, spread apart my jean pocket, get a little pocket slush.
Yep.
You know, a little bit of wet denim never hurt anybody.
And Doc pointing out here in chat that Roffle is very much trying to find these blue seals and get value out of them. And while I think blue seals can be important, again, I eventually think we're going to go in the flush 5. So these flush levels, these flush house levels aren't going to be that important versus we're not getting as much business card value as we could. And since business cards are guaranteed with oops, it's just so much money that adds up.
It is a lot of money. There's a lot of money. But here's the thing. Money is great, but it is also unrealized scoring potential. So getting tons of money isn't going to help you win your PvPs. And you're down here 2 lives to 3. So I feel like you need to adjust a little bit your priorities here in how you're handling your cash flow. And Cavendish here, for all of you sickos in chat who like eating bananas, that's got to be an instant buy. Goodbye, Card Sharp.
Yeah, Roffle's moved on to flush houses. 100% is not going to be using that. Card Sharp finds the sock. Okay.
Here's the thing, though, Zano, and this is a crazy piece of tech. Oops, all 6s, Cavendish. 2 in 1,000 chance. In my entire time of playing Balatro, I have lost Cavendish in a run twice.
What? I've still never done it. I've still never lost it.
It could be a wild position if we see a Cavendish explode in Balatro PvP.
We'll make the front page of Reddit finally. My one goal in life.
r/all, here we come.
All right, I think Vaga has to sell Cavendish actually here for the sock. You want to keep that business card, and we're not getting rid of photo.
No. Which is an interesting little diversion here. In a really, really giga-bad draw, perhaps it will favor into Roffle's hand, but very, very unlikely.
And again, we're going to see it, I think, a lot this specific blind, where Vagabond's going to get a ton of money off business card, while Roffle's searching for that blue seal doesn't get the same amount.
Here's another thing, too, to consider is that this business card, right? It's not going to be in for the final hand. And if you're giving me the 4 jokers in the decks that everybody has besides business card right now, I would much rather be Vagabond than I would be Roffle.
Yeah. I mean, that aggressive roll towards the end of Ante 2 was right now it's game deciding. Gain that photograph, despite the better deck manipulation on Roffle's side.
Yeah, it was really clutch. What is that emote? Business card value. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is a little business frog.
Little business frog with his
there he is.
Pants.
We're back even.
What the hecky?
But it is
hell?
eternal.
What's it gonna be replaced with? Oh, God.
All right, well, I guess we're not going to go on the front page of Reddit. That's fine.
Oh, the 6 cents.
Passes on it. Immediately. Well, I guess we already have a red seal. It's a lot less valuable.
Yeah. Roff, you gotta take it. You know you gotta. I know what he's saying right now. He's going, I'm gonna take this business card. Sells Cavendish, and once again, the same jokers.
Oh, is Vaga gonna switch that blue seal to a blue steel?
Blue steel. I do enjoy me some blue steel.
Oh, and Roffle is going to risk the economy for 6 cents. This is really I think this is the most interesting divergence yet.
All right, so let's run it really quick. What is going to be the best 6 cents pop here? Ecto.
I mean, honestly, the reason I like Vagabond passing on is it's just Ecto, right? Like, Cryptid's nice for, like, glass red seals.
Cryptid, Ecto.
I guess you don't hate...
I guess an Immolate isn't terrible.
Immolate isn't terrible. Medium's not terrible to get our first purple seal in the deck. No, not Ouija. Get out of here, C-dubs. Removing the 6s is the best part. I mean, Doc's kind of right about that. It's like a trading card.
That is true, and Doc taking a unique perspective on a Sixth Sense. You know, Doc, we know you're good at the game.
Like,
We know you're good
how
at the
bad I
game.
keep bricking my draws.
Okay.
I
Goddamn,
had
he's right though. Getting out those
it was
sixes
literally
is
the
gonna be
last. I saw every
juicy.
card but one last round, and
So just
I missed
sensing
the
every
one I was
mention of
looking for.
Vag in chat, scriptwriters, what's going on? It might be because it sounds like a vagina. But let's focus in here on these hands. All right, everybody, get your minds out of the gutter because it's not Vagina Balatro, it's Vagabond, and this is looking kind of juicy here, Zeno.
It is looking juicy. We do have a red seal glass on Vagabond side, and we know the first instance of playing glass is not going to break. But Roffle has a normal glass and one is up one red seal. Well, they have 5 total, so it's either play the glass or play all the red seals.
Oh, 4
Well,
red
the flush
seals
house levels
plus a
actually
glass.
might be the difference here.
This is gonna be a big hand. Roffle knows he's sitting on a drone strike here. Adjust the glasses, fix the hair. The econ is getting gapped a little bit though. The econ is getting gapped a little bit here. It's about $40 difference for Vagabonds. That lucky proc. Also still holding this lovers, but I don't know if it matters anymore, huh?
I guess if we don't hit our draw,
Yeah.
glass does break. 73. Really.
That's a lot. That's a big old score.
It's more than 2.
Ooh, but Vag is gonna pick up.
Oh, Vagabond's gonna go for the flush 5, I think.
Yeah.
That's why he has the lovers still.
He's got the flush 5 guaranteed.
But did have to throw away a steal there, and I feel like steal was one way that Vagabond maybe could have caught up to the levels.
Back to draw.
Let's see.
Does this do it? I see a lot of 1.5x's procking.
Oh, barely.
Wow.
Barely enough. Wow.
Well, while not ideal for Roffle, Dondo in Life does force you to do some really aggressive positioning heading into these PvP rounds, which could potentially show different jokers here and find some edge. But Vega has kind of illustrated that they are a very aggressive roller as well. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of different jokers that Roff's can see and throws up his hand in disgust at the disappearance of a justice.
Another justice with no red seal. That's the second time. We'll see if Vaga gets the fortunate luck again.
You wait with bated breath?
No.
No.
I honestly, if I'm Vagabond here, I'm lucky to face cards to get money. Oh, wait, it's a choose 2. I'm dumb. Never mind. I didn't say anything.
Order might matter here, though.
Yeah.
Going with the Magician on the second one prevents you from popping a Justice. Doesn't matter because they're going to open up the Celestial pack anyways. Gets 2 really solid Jokers or Tarot cards there, though, with the Hangman and the Death. That's a lot of deck fixing.
And that is... Oh, wait, what?
Roffle got Grim off of a 6th Sense.
Vagabond just popped the Anaglyph on the reroll tag, so he gets free rerolls the rest of the game. Like, in terms of the first rerolls of the shops. That's actually so smart. So now every shop going forward for almost the entire game will start at $0, right? Or $1. I've never thought about doing that.
Some say clowns are silly people, but I've always been a clown appreciator. I've always been a defender of the clown community and also of the unhoused. And Vagabond is not just one, but a member of both. So I have to say I did see that play coming.
And I am going to point out this 6th Sense costing Roffle didn't get that Death Hangman into the small blind, wasn't able to see it because we're just making so much less money now than Vagabond.
Pretty cool, a pretty cool Anaglyph over here. And that's the thing too with Roffle might see that or was it past the blind that he just played? You have to be
It was
thinking about
past.
you're holding on all these anaglyphs right now. Is going into a final fight here with no anaglyph usage is kind of a bummer.
It is. I don't think Roffle could have maybe made the same play. Needs to get as much value out of every blind that they can.
Yeah,
Gonna pass the 6 there. Not gonna play 6 cents.
interesting. I feel like Six Sense is one of the only things that it has a bailout here for you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find another. Oh no, there's the hand's already gone.
He forgot.
C'est la vie.
I will say these two just commentated a match together. Spent a lot of time. I'm sure that they're maybe a little tired, mixed with the fact that they're now kind of mortal enemies, you know, or or lovers to enemies. Yeah,
One of the best tropes. One of the best tropes. One of the best tropes.
still have this death. We're still looking for our first justice for a red seal that could save it for Roffle, but they're gonna have to find it. Basically,
And don't
in this
forget
final pack.
too, Vaga also still will be able to drop this business card eventually as well.
Yes.
There's still a lot of ceiling and headroom over on the Vaga side as well.
Absolutely. We are going to make a glass queen red seal with that death. We're going to make a second one in the blind. Right now, the scoring is slightly in favor on Roffle because of that. However,
Yeah.
$140, and we're starting at $0 rerolls. This is, Nandre, I've played this game a lot. I've never thought about doing this. I never thought about this interaction.
And like I was telling Zan before I got live, I kind of was thinking about, man, what am I going to do with my Anaglyph today? Well, if I'm playing Roffle in a flush 5 match that goes this deep, perhaps I will skip on the reroll voucher. And lo and behold, Vagabond must have been standing in my room and heard me,
Yeah.
which I find deeply fascinating. Invisible Joker here. This could be where you drop business card.
I'm a little shocked that we're dropping photo here.
Yeah, why photo?
I guess because we want to hit Bloodstone or Sock, but if it hits Oops, it's awful because we have
It's
to keep
really
Oops
bad.
because of Bloodstone. Interesting. I feel like you could sell business card here. We have so much money, but okay.
Yeah. But greed. Greed. Pot of greed. Oh, mime, please.
No, it is not.
I'm Baron Pivot. You've got this.
All right, so I mean, Roffle's gonna stay alive and put Vagabond on 2 lives. Unless there's just horrific draws here. But obviously, we'll see what that invis hits for Vaga.
I guess the only thing you're really looking here, for here on Roffle's side is how quickly you can get this death out, and get value on it on that red seal glass.
Yeah, I think he picked up the extra hand voucher to go alongside the extra discard both these players have already, so we can see our entire deck with ease. I forgot about the couple emulates. We're all the way down to 38 cards.
Yeah. Roffle's been burning rubber over there. Oh, deja vu off a 6 cents.
But this is what I mean. You see that great reaction from Roffle, but then it's like, wait, we already have. It's not that useful, almost at all. I mean, it is 1 extra red seal glass. We are gonna have to find a sun for that diamond card in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta feel good about any kind of red seal action, I feel.
Yeah, that's fair. Roffle there. Okay, it's funny because I feel like we've talked a little bit about Roffle not discarding aggressive enough with the blue seals, and now with this many cards left in the deck, Roffle could have absolutely kept that gold card and still found their complete hand because there's no chance of bottom decking with how much we had left.
Finally found the queen. Now here's something interesting. Vaga's gonna play
I'm shocked.
final hand quickly, which I would have been sitting on it.
Yeah, because now Roffle doesn't need to use all the glass. I think Roffle may.
Potentially. It's very scary.
It's hard
in these
to calculate.
scenarios. You don't know.
I mean,
The only read here I would make if I was in his position is I'm also at the end of my deck. I'm certain that Vaga probably went for an immolate or is almost a similar amount of deck fixing,
Yeah.
but is going to
You
send it
never
with all of
know.
them. Let's see.
No breaks with the oops. That deserved a
Wow.
reaction from Roffle when we didn't get one. That's way more insane than the red seal.
That is very, very big. With the oops too, Chad, don't forget, these are much more likely to break glass cards, which is something that we haven't really discussed or considered, but that is significantly painful.
Money difference is correct. There is a large money difference,
So-
and again, these rerolls. Yeah.
Here's a question for you, Daniel. Here's a question to consider. This Invis Joker is going to pop eventually here.
Yes.
We both feel like you probably get out of the business card for it.
Yes.
The math, I think, is you still don't want to sell your oops, right?
You can't sell it.
Because you're gonna lose your proxy. You're just going for a 1 in 25 there.
Yeah.
Or 1 in 4. Sorry,
Now the thing,
25%.
I think
Showman?
Showman's almost interesting, but I think he wants
Yeah,
a
with this
business
much
card,
gold.
is to roll into another Joker that possibly could also be a good hit before we pop that invis. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
dream scenario for Vagabond.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just no way you can get rid of this oops when you have the Eternal Bloodstone. It's not just double, it's also the peace of mind, right? Like, because of the crazy
Yeah.
expected value difference you could have with Bloodstone.
It is a 1 in 3 to miss, not a 1 in 4. You are correct, Underfire. You are correct. If they don't buy another Joker.
Correct. And we see Roffle just kind of flying through these blinds because they don't have much to do. And right now, Roffle really needs something. Not that they know it. But this Invis Joker, unless it hits oops, gives Vagabond the win.
Yeah, this is one of those scenarios that I talk about a lot, is where you're looking for a knockout punch. I mean, this Invis clone is definitely a knockout punch scenario, and you have enough econ built up that you will be able to chase a different line if for some reason we get disaster striking.
Yeah, that's
But-
very true.
You gotta feel very juiced if it hits.
We have
We get
good
a
flush.
little sneak preview here on this flush house.
Yeah, I was gonna say the flush house level is fantastic for Roffle, but 64 million with no glass. Each red seal glass is going to be adding an X4 to that. So
Another thing too is this voucher not really that useful for either player, considering how trim the decks are and how many hands and discards they're holding.
it's not. Vagabond bought it just to have it, especially with the purple seals. But I totally see Roffle's side of just not even bothering. I think that's a good play.
Mhm.
8 ball.
Oh,
We could have had mine
baby.
buried. You're right,
I'm
Najee.
telling you. I'm telling you. How can you not go for it? It's the real photo, Chad, is mine Baron, chat, okay?
Oh wait, that was just
was
a
a high
small
card
blind. I
seed.
thought that was so big.
Me too. I'm
He's got
shocked.
so much time.
Yeah.
He's gonna actually have Vagabond's gonna have to play a little bit quicker. You don't lose a life on the first timer hitting 0, so I mean actually they have all the time.
What does it do?
You just get a warning that next time that happens you lose a life.
You just get reprimanded?
You get reprimanded. Yep.
I cannot wait to use the timer on Rarin.
Well, just tell him he can beat up a coyote, and won't stop talking about it, and then he'll miss the timer.
God. Like shrimp in a barrel, and I've got a double barrel. A double barrel and a barrel with some shrimp.
I want Popeyes.
What? For shrimp?
They used to
My
have
guy's eating fast food, seafood. You're out of your goddamn gourd. You're the kind of guy who goes to Long John Silver's and asks them for the little drippings at the bottom of the
I
fryer
do not
box.
do that. I do not do that.
I know you do. It's true. Chat type 1 if you agree, and type 6-7 if you're stoked for this fat hand coming out from Vagabond here. Flush 5, $1.5 million. That is enough money to go to the bank and set up a nice investment in some index funds.
It is. Remember, the Dow is above 50,000, so your life is good.
The Dow Jones is above 500. Why are you blaming me for all these glass red seals?
I almost wonder if Vagabond won't pop it if they don't find a replacement for business.
I mean,
That seems like a mistake.
You could greed it out. You could greed it out for one more. I mean,
Oh no!
oh my god!
Oh, DNA is
Oh
fantastic.
my god.
Well,
DNA in 2 rolls after is insane.
not
Maybe
fantastic.
one of the best replacements, but you should have done DNA, but also kept the double oops just to make it real exciting.
Well, I think double oops is 4 and 4. It breaks every time.
Yeah, exactly. Live life on the edge, man.
I mean, this
Oh.
econ difference is insane, and if you look at the Joker roster, it's just in favor of Roffle right now. I mean, the photo is a
Please explain
4x.
why I'm so excited. The oops was the worst thing that the Invis Joker could have hit. Brutal, because if it hit anything else, the game probably is over for Vagabond. And then rolling 2 more times into DNA, which is one of the only cards that could probably ring it back in, is a crazy swing.
Yeah, the DNA
That's-
could, if these glass don't break when he copies them with DNA, we could get a full 5 red seal glass heart. It's just going to be very hard with the oops.
Yeah. But honestly, this oops hasn't really been doing that good of a job of deleting glass cards this seed.
It hasn't.
You know? I don't think photo would have been enough to do it. No? Maybe. If they had kept the photo instead of the invis, I don't think that would have changed much.
No.
Okay, that one got exploded.
It did. One of the worst parts here is now Vagabond not going to have that huge econ advantage we had for so long and really have little to show for it. We at least have the gold seal.
That's what I'm saying, man. Money's great. Love cash, but it's unrealized scoring value. You know, you go deep, you go deep, you go deep. Sometimes, you know, you can gamble all you want, but sometimes gambling is a bad thing. Yeah, that is true. There are 2 purple seals, but what are you looking for in these purple seals that is going to give you a significant lead here? The only things are deaths and fools, which I think ideally, like, I think right now Vega's big out is figuring out a way to get out a full glass hand.
Yeah.
Crazy how this game has swapped background. And you know what's even wilder about it is that Roffle is still sitting on all these anaglyphs.
That is true. I don't know what at this point you would... Maybe Arcana packs? To get, like, full glass
Arcana
hand?
packs would be
We saw that in the
good.
Fur
Arcana
game.
packs would be really good.
1 breaks. Vaga
Spending diff
checking
is
the score.
overrated, chat. Spending diff is overrated.
I don't know why Vagabond's holding on to this lovers. Just...
Maybe just a block.
There we go.
Yes. Now it's got to go.
Ooh.
Strength, not really the best, to be honest. Here's the problem. Is Vaga going to send it here with these glass cards? I think
No.
you just got to eat this one.
Yeah.
You got to eat this one.
Vagabond checked their previous score. knows kind of where they would sit with the fact that it didn't increase because we got the bad invis hit. And, what a game.
Gives a lot of info to Roff too when you do something like that as well. So I think that makes you very confident that you can go for a big swing here.
We still have the $0 rerolls. I don't know how many we have left, but it's another one.
It's hard to see behind his silly little makeup face.
Yeah, we can't see behind his makeup face.
Oh, Temperance into Hermit into Fool? Nice. Maybe? I think you have to hold on to the Fool for fixing. Cavendish making a reappearance here, but nobody wants to make banana bread. I get it. Business card comes back in there.
That's huge. For both these players.
It's going to give you a lot of rolls. It's going to give you a lot of rolls. Roff is going to miss it. Roff has a double tag skip into a buffoon pack?
You could, I mean, that's...
I'm doing it. What are you going to do? You got no gold.
You got no, you have no money.
You got no money.
The reason Vagabond was able to see that business card despite not having like a ton more money than Roffle is, again, that $0 reroll. We saw 8 rerolls and they're only $8 at the end. It's crazy.
It's a lot of value. I think the double tag you probably don't take because you do want to see another shot. But the packs is not really that bad, honestly.
If we don't find an Econ Joker, I think that is Roffle's best. Like, that's your best play. I don't hate it. The
$0 rerolls is because we're playing on the Anaglyph deck. Every time you finish a boss blind, you get a double tag skip. And Vagabond took a reroll voucher with about, I think, 5, maybe 6 double tag skips. So it's starting pretty much every round with rerolls at 0, which is a massive econ advantage.
Massive econ
a very underrated skip. You don't see taking that often. It's kind of hard to visualize around, I would say.
Yeah, I would have never even thought about it. I didn't even realize, like, I'll be honest, if you asked me, I wasn't sure if they would add up and keep continuing each shop or they all get used on one.
Yeah.
Vagabond
that's true. You could have some showman shenanigans, potentially.
Up to...
Did Vagabond clone a glass card on this, did anyone see? I didn't see.
I didn't see if he did or if it... No, I don't think so, because they just drew... Well...
Yeah.
It says they have 4 up top.
Oh, Shaker
he
says
did,
yes
he
and
did.
No break.
Okay, that's big for Vagabond.
That's another out.
Well, being down
Roffle,
this photo,
we
have to be up glass.
There's no way that the skip has to be better.
It is
so much more resources.
All right, here we go.
So many packs.
We're ripping packs.
We're ripping packs. We're looking for some hollows.
You could do... Nah, no, nothing here.
Maybe earlier Paradolia would be good, but... Oh, so far, these packs suck. It's a bunch of energy cards. Yo, a double tag.
Double tag. Okay, does Vagabonds break? Ooh, negative Baron.
Okay,
another glass that doesn't break for Vagabond. That's huge.
That's so big. That's bigger than anything in the skip. And
we got one more.
Honest, yeah, it's gonna be Blueprint Brainstorm.
That would be vile.
It would be vile if Vaga doesn't take the skip, goes to shop, and sees one.
Ooh.
Sacrificial Dagger here. Well, you got your business card back.
Right through the heart. I mean, that was good, though, for chat, because now hopefully chat won't go out and start buying baseball cards and Pokemon cards and wasting all their money, thinking they're going to
Don't listen to Zano on this chat. The Dow Jones is up 500. You got to go buy cards. You got to go buy packs. Rip. In fact, Zano is selling packs on the side, DM on Discord.
Oh my god, Death's
Also,
full from the
full
purple
death.
seals.
It's Jover.
It's
Jover.
even with the photo advantage, I think Vaga has completed the comeback thanks to taking those purple seals, having more money. Unbelievable.
Very, 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 very close. Very, very close game.
Yeah, despite, I mean, you look at the econ and you're like, how is this game close? But yeah, it's been a sneaky $1,100. I feel like we saw Halion earlier, the last game, spend $1,100. It felt just like so much more than what Vagabond has gone. Yeah, we have 2 open
Really?
Joker spots, as Shaker pointed out.
Yeah. As Shaker pointed out, I will be ignoring any message from him from here on out, though. It is fascinating that there are 2 open Joker spots here, but did I not say? Did I not say?
I love Vagabond's PNG too because it always looks like it's freaking out.
Yeah, I feel like you even could have kept the DNA there too, because if you don't find anything better, you will get a double clone on some glass cards.
You're so right. We should have sold the business card instead.
But
oh
you know,
my god, you did call it. What the hell?
I'm just saying, Zeno, there's a difference between you and me. You might be the mentat from Dune, doing all these calculations in your head, but I am the Kwisatz Haderach. I am the prince that was promised. I am riding on the Shai Halud into my predictive future. You don't understand. Okay? Lisan Al-Gaib. Chat, can we get some Lisan Al-Gaib? Well, I'll tell you this: Roffle's not going to be upset at seeing these cards at the end game screen. You just be like, okay, this is just one where you run your fingers through your hair and you go, all right.
I mean, when he sees the total spent difference, and it all stemmed from. I mean, I think Vagabond approached the business card better, but no 6 cents on Vagabond saying keeping
The 6
it.
cents was the difference. The 6 cents was the difference. 6 cents was the difference. You know, I think they both fixed the deck extraordinarily well.
Yes,
which I think is, I feel like the first evolution as a Balatro player is when you start to understand deck fixing more and more and more. It's like the game opens up quite a big deal. Yeah, that early extra 20 from the red seal really snowballed quite a bit this game.
yes, that
early
too.
photo, just more interest, deeper rolls.
And we cannot forget again. I think the play of the game was that skip for the reroll, the free reroll tag that I would have never thought about. Was
It's excellent play.
so good.
It wins you the game. I mean, that's what gets you the Blueprint Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's what sealed
Absolutely.
it, is being able to roll that deep, you know, as Adele says.
Shout out Adele. Tottenham Hotspur fan.
We can listen. You want to listen in? You want to pull them up?
Yeah, let's listen in.
Let's see.
You let
Decide.
me know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
either.
above my pay grade. Oh, that's bad
Alright, my
news.
chat's saying it's Yuri.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I think
Yuri.
you got me then, unless this natural negative banner really pulls some slack here.
Ooh. Let me tell you the people who picked me in fantasy are gonna love this score.
I can imagine.
Yes, they
Now,
are.
question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
How deep in the shop was that blueprint?
33
I
rerolls.
barely found the brainstorm and the blueprint. Both
Oh, you
of them
found them both.
very end.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I definitely wasn't finding them both, so I was kind of cooked even if I did. The skip was my only chance. Okay.
Here's my end.
I mean,
Oh
Roffle's
my
gonna watch
fantasy.
this.
I'm an idiot. I copied incorrectly. I should have been copying one sock. Probably.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Everybody's
should have
gonna
been.
drop you
That's
from
true.
fantasy now.
Yeah,
Wow.
everyone's gonna yell at me.
If you
Wow.
lose by like
Not
0.3
enough
points
ease.
in fantasy, go yell at Vagabond.
Are you kidding me? My
Not enough ease.
Not enough ease.
Okay, well that was my warm-up hand, so here's my actual
Oh
hand.
no.
Take that.
Ooh.
GG.
Oh my god, you did find it. Okay, so were the blueprint and brainstorm both as a result of that?
Yes. Also,
funny seed name.
I ran into an invis. I don't know if you. Okay. As a result of the D6 tag, I also found an invis. I sold photograph for the invis. Because I had business card. So I was
Did you
like,
sell photograph when it's eternal?
Well, I didn't have eternal photo.
I know, I'm
had
just
a
kidding. Mine was
non-eternal
eternal.
photo, but
So you
Okay,
must.
and
Did you
then,
skip? Did you skip the first one?
I didn't see an eternal photo. I don't know why not.
Maybe some.
You had photo
Some
already.
D6 maybe.
Yeah, it shouldn't be though because.
No, you had.
But
I don't think they're. Anyway.
because
'Cause
I
you already
didn't have
had
the
photo.
Yeah. Yeah, he already had
basically
photo.
bluffing a lot of the PvPs just because like I didn't have photo.
I see.
And I was just like, all right, I need him to play his glass. And I was like, photo's common, it'll show up again surely. I have a lot of retriggers with business. Oops, I have some gold seals. I have the D6 tag. I'm like so many rerolls, right?
Yeah.
But no photo like ever showed up again. So
Yeah, I was. So I think that bluff actually did pay off because I was feeling pretty behind. After I think I was down to 1 or 2 lives, and I sold out of the business card in favor of a 6 cents, which did get me some extra glass.
Well, Hearthstone doesn't even have,
No.
physical cards. You really can't. You don't have any attacks. You
No.
know, so in my opinion, I feel like the Coyote would pounce on Raren and feast on his innards for sure. But I will be there to at least rob your corpse.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
I feel
know,
like we could
extra
find
value.
probably some USBs on the corpse.
Yeah. You know,
Neither
instant emperors.
Instant Emperor and neither player going for the rare skip, which was presented, which I think on gold stake rare skips, because they can't have tags, are just almost never worth it.
They're brutal. It really, honestly, it depends on my matchups. When I feel like I'm really behind, or if I've lost a game, I'll consider one. But there's nothing worse than getting a really bad sticker or tag or something on a rare skip, or you just get something that's doo-doo but like
Yes.
blushes.
The tribe. Well, both these
Yeah.
players are going to start off with an incredible abstract Joker that honestly is going to carry them probably through the first
Really,
4
really good.
antes.
You love to see an enchanted Joker this early in a gold stake run.
And a purple seal glass in the standard pack.
Ooh.
I think both these players are going to end up doing like the same exact thing, grabbing the purple seal glass, hanging the aces, like mirrors.
Mirrors to the soul, you could say. Okay. Roffle gonna sell to fish. Sell the lovers instead of playing the lovers. I don't know why you do that. You're not making interest.
Yeah, if it was to make interest, like you're saying, I get it, but the fact that it's only worth $1, I think I'd rather just have a wild card.
Especially because the blind isn't, the boss blind isn't one that's taking away
Yes.
suited cards, I believe. And business card just really wants to get known. Is going to pop back in here.
We're
Now,
gonna.
I'll tell you this: Walkie Talkie is one of my favorite gold stake jokers. It is so damn fun and good to play around. I feel for gold stake, especially when it's got it's not a rental, it's not a eternal. I love me some Walkie Talkie.
It's a fun Joker, and it's very prominent in multiplayer because you can use it to add mult before using glass cards or like a photo on a face card. It's very good. Yeah, I mean, with business card continuing to show up and Vagabond's play around it, I'm ready to crown him the Patrick Bateman of Major League Balatro.
Whoa! This off-white eggshell. Speaking of Patrick Bateman, Clavicular liked my tweet about him today, which was really funny to me.
Well, there you go. The world is small.
He did say on the Adam Friedland show that his favorite movie is Limitless, and I was just struck at the way that the world turns. It was the Paul Allen. Well, Paul Allen is selling the Paul Allen estate is selling the Super Bowl winning Seattle Seahawks. So, who carries the most shame in Major League Balatro? Scooty.
Really? I would have thrown my name in that. But...
I will not elaborate.
All right, a ton of business card in this small blind for Vagabond, getting up to $20, which is going to give another $4 of interest. We did see the Spaceman and the Ramen pickup from Roffle. I don't know if we're going to see that same decision.
Favorite Joker?
Not my favorite Joker. Again, I will say one more time for the people in the back. Me and Space Joker dated in the beginning of Balatro. It was messy. It was fun. You know, you had those times in your life. It's just my ex at this point. But we were ever connected due to, I guess, the way that the dating was presented. But yeah, 8-Ball, Oops All 6 is probably my two favorite Jokers at this point.
Your traumatic dating history aside, it sounds like you have a very unresolved emotional state with Space Joker. I think you need to talk it out.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Oh, little divergence here. Passing on the ramen. No noodles for Vagabond. That's probably going to be the difference in this PvP round.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. When I said that I didn't think Vagabond would do the same move, I thought he was going to pick up ramen and not pick up Space Joker.
Yeah. Interesting. Space Joker feels very greedy on Gold Stake, generally. If it procs 2-3 times, like, you feel like a god. If it just decides to not cooperate, it is so hamstrung. Like, you just feel like you have to hold on to it. You got to get the procs, but it's really important to get a couple of hand increases early on in Gold Stake, because it ramps up quickly and you can fall behind very, very fast.
Vagabond misplaying the business card for the first time.
Yeah.
The Spaceman hurting him, leveling up and then scoring too much.
Yeah, you got Spacemans. Can strengthen a couple more face cards here.
Yeah, and
also is holding on to this Justice, which is kind of juicy.
I imagine we see... Okay, I'm shocked if we don't see the Even Steven, because I feel like we're going to see a full house of 10s and a face card, but...
I mean, yes, I do think the Even Steven is good for this PvP, but honestly, if I'm Vagabond, maybe I'm... Knowing that the ramen was in shop, maybe I'm just considering sacking round 1. I'm kind of a fan of sacking round 1 in Gold Stake. The gold is really nice.
I mean, that's valid. I think with business cards, it's less important. I just don't know what the Spaceman's going to do for Vagabond, right? Like,
yeah, because you don't know what you're playing around.
Exactly. I mean, we could get some high card levels.
It could give you direction, you know? Sometimes that is why you pick up these cards. Is it's not because you have one, it's going to make it for you, right?
That's true. Very philosophical.
It's important. It's kind of a hard part about I think Balatro. It's also something that I've been playing a lot of TFT lately. You talk about when you're playing in TFT, if you don't know where you're gonna go, you have to make decisions that give you a direction with your build, and I think that it does apply a lot in PvP, especially because the builds for PvP are so different than when you're playing Balatro at home on your Steam Deck on the toilet for the 1500th time this week, because you're trying to maximize your break time during work. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that's just me.
No, you're absolutely right.
You know, and I will take the Steam Deck in over my phone. So committing to walkie-talkie, perhaps, or going for a win here on this round. I mean, that should win, right?
No, I don't.
Lost the 10 though.
Oh wait, yes, because Roffle doesn't have any 10s in this hand.
Exactly.
Well, 4 of a kind's pretty big base vault. Yep, that gets it.
Yep. Oh, that. In the space, we say that sucks.
Does both players? I guess Roffle feels a little bit worse because it was a king.
Yeah, I mean, you're stoked to have this money right now. I'll tell you that much. But they're still at the same amount, pretty much. I'm kind of interested in Pants Space Joker setup here.
I mean, I'm into it to make sure we can beat blinds. But just because we have this hollow abstract, it feels unnecessary. Like
Yeah,
if we
and you also have business card, which makes it a little bit awkward here.
yeah, exactly.
If
Like
Lucky
we wouldn't
Pocky,
wanna win.
you have Pants. To be back on the toilet during work is crazy? No. Late stage capitalism is crazy.
It really do be crazy.
Exclamation point merch.
Exactly.
And it's gonna play around Pants here. Little known fact with Pants for chat, you can also play around full houses if you want instead of two pairs. It's any hand that has two pairs in it, which is kind of fun. But generally two pair much more consistent, much easier to draw than full houses. So
A lot of money here from Roffle. I didn't
A
realize
lot of
Roffle's
money.
actually
ahead. Oh
Ahead.
baby, and he gets my boo thing, my baby Bubba, my M Preg lover, Baron in the shop. I am a Barack Hussein Obama fan. I love Baron. That's my favorite card in the game. Is it good in multiplayer? It's fine. This early, it's juicy.
It's juicy with this Space Joker. The Space Joker all of a sudden has a
Very.
purpose.
Yeah, and you see the line through. And what's also nice about it too is you probably don't lose a lot of ramen procs here.
No, I guess the issue Roffle has is we're also not making any money though from the business card going with the high card.
True.
We have to be
Yeah,
like a little
maybe,
creative of like maybe playing a couple kings and then going high card.
Yeah. Spectral pack here over on the side too.
What did that
For
give?
Vaga. Do you play around a Wraith appearance here?
Vaga doing like halfway playing around the Wraith appearance.
Immolate, lose a king.
Still has 4.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna take the high card level? Can he sense the Baron around the corner?
I love high card builds. It's so hard for me to
can't.
pass a Pluto. It's
I
hard in
honest-
gold stick though. You gotta ramp it fast.
Absolutely. Sometimes I'll skip them in white stake just because I don't want my high card to accidentally win when I'm going for value on something else. But in gold stake, yeah,
True.
I like it.
Very, very true. Very true. Considering here whether or not to go in with the 25 max interest here or keep rolling, I don't really see why you keep rolling unless you have a crazy read.
No. Yeah, Vagabond gonna keep leveling up the pants. Although I do feel like the pants are what's gonna go when we see Baron.
Have to be.
Yeah.
Have to be. And very fortunate to be holding on to this Space Joker still at this point too, with this Baron coming around the corner. The Baron Space Joker combo, a little bit underrated when you're considering cards that go well with Baron. But anything that is going to scale up your base high card with a Baron is just generally very, very strong. Baron, one of the best X-Malt cards in the game, but a little bit limiting for growing out and trimming your deck in some ways because you got to go for kings, so you got to get your high card going pretty juicy if you want to make max value there, but Space Joker complements it pretty well.
Yep. Vagabond was hoping to get a flush house level there. Doesn't cooperate. All right. Now, do we do it? Selling walkie-talkie seems shocking to me because that adds 4 molt before the Baron.
Yeah, I guess maybe your idea here is continue to sack and play your 2 pairs and get that up high enough that it's going to be a better replacement.
Huh.
In a really deep read, having 2 pair in your hand gives 1 less uncommon to spawn if you're looking for mime.
Yeah.
Which is the classic pairing, but you are under a little bit more pressure. You are down 1 life.
Well, I can't imagine we're getting rid of that king. Okay. Are we? Huh?
Why?
I have no idea.
Talk to me, Vaga.
We're not.
Ooh.
That death, I feel like he still may want to put it on the purple seal glass. It's so valuable.
Yeah. It's really good, especially this early in the run.
And now we're playing a high card 10, then why didn't we keep the walkie-talkie?
I guess it does let you proc Space Joker more often. Kind of to what you were saying to the effect of, I don't like leveling my high card too much, but I feel like it's going to catch up to that scaling so quickly. And you're not scaling your pants here.
Oh, does this flush house? I think this flush house wins it.
Yeah.
We're copying the blue seal?
Interesting.
I don't know if I like that at all from Vagabond.
I think I would have preferred a king or the purple seal, but
Yeah.
it's not negative value, it's not bad, but
It's not bad. I really think the purple seal glass. I know you have to wait for it to show up, but hello, Jeff Probst.
Eternal Idol. Also, I think the reason why it's not that good there is you leveled flush house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So exactly.
You already are getting 2 blue seals into something that you're probably not going to be playing around.
I guess on Gold Stake, Flush House, like you don't need 5 of your idle hits. I don't hate it.
This could be a divergence here, Zeno. The Eternal Idol getting picked up by Vaga. Eternal Idol, I mean, like, people have very different opinions about Idol in multiplayer. I think generally in the league, if you pulled everybody, most people would say it's an always pickup. It's too crazy of a card.
Yeah.
But an Eternal one and a Gold Stake this early is a little bit scary, I would say.
It's a little scary.
See what Roffle does.
And Roffle, like you mentioned, they have that ramen, they have the space, they have a lot of elements that make Baron seem just better.
Yeah. Idol and Baron do not play together very well either.
No.
But maybe this could be the angle too, is that like you could just pivot out of Baron too if you're Vaga, if you're not getting something that's working with it. Like that is not necessarily off the cards either.
That's why I think it might be. And I guess if you see a mime at some point, you're like, oh, well, I just have 1 less Joker spot and hopefully I can still win.
Mime 2 underrated as a very good econ Joker if you can get some gold going too. Yes, Baron is also a blocker for Bloodstorm Brainstorm. Bloodstorm Brainstorm? Blueprint Bloodstorm? Blueprint Brainstorm.
Blueprints, the game, yeah. Oh, barely beats a blind. I thought Vaga was actually gonna lose a life there.
I love tickling the blind like that. I love it.
Give it a close
Another
shave.
thing too is Roffle got the egg in shop here. Kinda juicy if we're gonna keep playing from ahead. Egg, if you've been watching A Night of 7 Kingdoms, one of the best characters on television, also getting the pop culture buff here.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the show after the last episode.
It's
so
great.
You were
it's
talking
really,
about
really
it
good.
before.
Rental Invis.
You got it. I think Ruffle's got to take
Invis? You 100% are taking this. Like, there's no way you're not taking this.
This is the dream for, I think, Roffle and maybe in a way Vagabond.
I mean, it's arguably better for Vagabond because you could get an idle proc.
It's just so
Ruffle's
hard to get
sucking
that.
on that hand real deep, considering what are you getting rid of for this? What are you getting rid of for this?
The
Hey,
egg.
Matthew? Yeah.
Well, I think we have high enough. Actually, you know what? I think we could sell the abstract.
You could sell the abstract. You're gonna sell the abstract when you pop the invis.
Yep.
Is kind of my idea about it. Also, Roffle having the 6th sense here could provide a winning angle as well.
If there is a red seal and we go double Baron, a Roffle wins this game, 100%. But it is a big if.
Casting Roffle is tough because it feels like saying he did anything wrong. It feels like wrong saying he did anything is wrong. I'll tell you something that is wrong about Roffle is that, have you ever seen Roffle's back while streaming? No, because all of these shirts and these pants are only on the front. There is a bare booty and a bare back behind him every single time he's streaming. I promise you, he is a value guy. He doesn't even buy the second half of his outfits. That thing is split on the vertical axis.
It's also breezy. I have to say, I do get warm streaming. I kind of get it.
Oh yeah, I stream without my pants on all the time.
Yeah. I'm too scared to do
Listen,
full
though.
pantsless, but
Yeah, I mean, it's only my job. Oh my God, Red Seal King! Red Seal King! Chariot in the shop!
wait, did Roffle not open that pack?
I don't know.
He must have skipped it. I'm about to go back in their stream to check. No, yeah, he must have just skipped.
Oh my God, disaster has struck.
And that's the thing. If you're gonna get a 6th sense, in my opinion, like every pack, each card has a 1 in 5 chance of having a seal, which means every card in every standard pack has a 1 in 20 chance of being a red seal. I guess you only care about kings. That was a super high roll for and now we get the invis. Now the thing is, Vag is in a weird spot where that invis, if you wanted to hit Baron, it could hit idle. You almost feel like you're forced to play in the idle instead.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. This idol is really frustrating if you are Vaga. It's kind of a dead hold unless it clones, and then it changes the whole direction of your deck. And this strong tarot moment feels a little bit garbo, but I don't know. Vaga's gonna have to get very creative or very decisive with what to do here.
Wow, nice purple
Medium
seal.
for Roffle.
Yeah.
Like to see that. Like to see that. And that ramen bowl, the needles are getting a little bit thinner every single discard. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Vagabond's gonna get rid of the 8s. I thought maybe keep some for the idle hit, hit with
Yeah. You also have a lovers too, so you definitely could have kept both of those 8s. But I think value's kind of going deep into this deck, pulling out the kings, pulling out these seals, and building out. I think it's nice. It makes a little bit of sense because you're trying to figure out still like what the fuck you're gonna do with
yeah.
these cards. Like you still gotta kind of figure out your direction. So
Wow, Roffle just playing all the hands before.
that's what I like to do too. Honestly, go all in, play everything.
You can
There
really.
is a little bit of value in playing faster than your opponent because then they can't angle their maximum value on their last hand sometimes.
I feel like I always rather have the information, know how much I have to score.
I think it's a stylistic thing, really, honestly.
Yeah.
I think in Gold Stake that I prefer the more information, but it depends. You know,
Okay.
everything depends. What doesn't depend?
We're gonna play this glass. This level 5 flush out. I mean, the flush
It's
house
gonna be
levels.
close.
I think maybe win it. It does.
Oh, wow.
It is incredibly interesting by Vagabond. It's kind of like you said. It feels like Gold Stake is like, it's like art. There's not this min-max idea. It's this
Yeah.
hodgepodge of everything right now.
You know what it feels like? Maybe this is the best way to describe it. It feels like Roffle has a great sword right now with this Baron build, and Vaga's dual wielding.
Yes.
Eventually, that sword is going to be too damn big. But will there be enough time in a Gold Stake game? I don't know.
Yeah.
In a way, this idol is really interesting. It gives Vaga multiple outs to win rounds.
It does.
Which is pretty good right now, considering that Roffle's only on 2 lives. That is a lot of pressure. 6 cents Eternal in the shop. What was on that 6 cents block, chat? I didn't see.
It was nothing important. I know that because. Oh, he didn't re-roll yet.
Oh.
So clearly nothing important yet because he hasn't gone there.
It's gonna be
Sock and busking.
trading card. You're going sock. I'm going trading card.
Well,
But the difference between you and me is the spice must flow, Zeno.
This world's really good for Vagabond. All of our kings and jacks now will be worlds, and with this leveled up flush house, if the idol hits them, it's just so good.
This Invis Joker is throbbing, pulsating, begging to be sold. You got to get rid of the abstract before you pop it.
Yeah, get
Getting
rid of
2
the
extra
ramen
kings
in
here
the
is
6
really
cents.
nice too.
Vaga cannot
8
find
kings.
their red seal to save their life.
Yeah, you hate to see that. You really do. You really do. You really do.
Have I seen heated rivalry?
Neither?
Not yet.
Neither player. Why would you need heated rivalry when Zeno and Andre are casting at Major League
That's so
Balatro
true.
together? Let's be honest. I don't know why. I guess you want to make sure you get through the blind and have the most money possible for the next shop. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that's probably why. I was gonna say I was a little confused why they haven't. Rafa hasn't popped the invis yet. Very methodical pacing here in these rounds from both players too. It's very interesting.
I think he just wanted another 6 cents hit and might as well keep the rest if that's the case, but it's expensive.
Yeah, you're losing 3 gold on the proc again as well.
Three of clubs. I mean, we have no idle hit again.
Yeah, this idol has not really paid off that well. Even the 8s that looked good in that last PvP round ended up being unnecessary. And it's just going to full sell out, make sure the Baron is cloned here to make sure you get through this round. Interesting.
Maybe didn't want to
Raffle's
spend.
gonna have to find some juice.
Didn't want to spend the $3 on the rental anymore on Invis.
True. Let's see what pops up. Judgment here seems kind of juicy.
Yeah, our
Hangman
deck's
also
really
very good
thin.
too. You're at 40. You only have 2 discards in Gold Stake too. You got to consider that.
Yeah.
And the boring base Joker, truly one of the most disgusting, revolting pieces of crap in the entire deck. Raffle's not going to find anything here. Is going to decide, I'm just going to hold my interest. I'm going to play for 1 life, come back. I kind of agree here. And did you see over at Vaga what happened?
Yes.
It cloned the idol.
Vagabond seen Scary Face saying that's all the info I need to go in the idol. It has to eventually hit Jack or Kings, right, chat? Is probably verbatim what he said.
I don't know. I honestly feel like could have just kept both builds.
I think we could have. I agree with you, Nundra, especially with the Red Seal King.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's a very hard read with the information given here. There's not a lot of plays that have been able to discern kind of the setup that Roff is running with right now. So I get why going for this, because this is the line that secures a win 100%, right? Like if you hit your face cards, it's Jover. Like you're not beating that, even with the Baron, double Baron. But I don't know. Jimbo getting flanked by royalty here is the real heated rivalry that we all enjoy.
Well, of course. It's hot and dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a representation of our society right now with the barons surrounding the peasants.
Yes, class warfare and Balatro. Two things should go hand in hand. This is kind of a dangerous spot.
For Vaga?
Yeah.
They're going for the flush house, trying to find the wild jacks to then go with the club threes. And they're going to get it. But they're also going to have to turn one spade jack possibly into a club, which is a little stinky.
Yeah.
48 seconds. I mean, Vagabond's going to...
If you want to be a real psycho, what you can do is you can just die.
You could just go on one
if you're that confident going in.
I mean, I still have never seen the red seal that Vagabond has.
Yeah, truly, the invisible red seal. He's gonna get out here though with this scary face plus idle proc. 16 seconds. Gonna have to really proc this shop. It's gonna find stars pretty good. Hangman out these spades.
Not gonna beat the timer, which is fine. Does beat the timer. Ooh, 1 second to spare.
Wow.
God damn.
Very nice.
Well, this one, this PvP, 100% going to. Well, I say 100%. It seems like it should go to Roffle as long as they find enough kings. I mean, Vagabond could find a flush house with that glass king. It's still
3 in hand here. You gotta feel pretty good if you're Roffle now.
I think so. Level 13 high card. That's good base mult.
Yeah. Let's see.
30,000. Oh, and we had a fourth.
Yeah, finds another king. It's gonna ship this blue seal here. I get it. I think it's probably the move. You're not really trying to min-max here too much anymore.
No.
You want to make sure you win this round guaranteed.
Yeah. I think with that, Vaga's just gonna try and, well, yeah, get another flush house level.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500,000. Just gonna be too much. Yeah, Vagabond knows they can't win. They're not gonna play the glass.
Pretty important moment here because you are limiting the amount of idle rolls that Vaga has to try and win a game.
100%, and it's 5 of hearts. I mean, Vagabond's gonna struggle to get out of this small blind.
Very tough. Very tough. Maybe find some really good joker here.
Yeah, could find any flat X-Mult would be very helpful.
Gonna sell this missionary. Ice cream, my beloved.
We have another hangman. I mean, we are down to
so much trim in this seed.
Absolutely.
Almost bald in both of these decks. Love to see it. And you gotta feel a little bit psyched out here too if you're Vaga. You're thinking about
14 months. That's almost a year.
You probably have a read at least a little bit here that Roff has held onto these barons. I would think. You know there's a certain amount of pressure here.
We found the red seal. It's a Christmas miracle.
It's big. We found him. Finally. He is real.
But we have to play that. We have to find the glass. If we don't find the glass on Vaga's side, we just lose to the blind. Again.
Yep. Considering using this star? Yeah, I was gonna say you want to definitely use the spades. Hold the star just in case you're gonna need it for swapping if an idle procs on a diamond here. But you have majority spades.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we might see a winning hand with Jimbo here for Roffle. That would be kind of badass.
It's like an achievement unlocked.
Oh, look at this. Pareidolia in the shop makes Scary Face pretty juicy. I don't know if it's necessarily even better than just the 4 bolt because you have Baron, but...
Well, the 4 molt happens after all the Baron stuff, so yeah, the 4 molt's not going to matter at all.
No. It matters. Every little thing matters, you know. You can't disparage Jimbo like that. He needs our support. He needs our love. Raise him up. Okay. Roff decides to take in Jimmy. Flipping Jimmy, if you will.
Well, we're not even going to get to a PvP unless there's a glass drawn by Vaga. I don't know why Vagabond did not play this card in hands more aggressively. I don't know if they think this has a possibility of winning, but it doesn't, right?
I don't think so, no. Right?
I guess it does. I don't know what I'm doing.
We're just garbage.
I thought he had the steal last time and put up 33. Maybe I don't know.
He just has so many levels in this flush house now. He's gonna sell the star. What is it? It's an 8 of diamonds on the idol here. I mean, you're gonna have to figure out a way to win this blind. King of diamonds here, glass king of diamonds. I feel like honestly, you take the queen, the steel queen, no?
Yeah, I would have taken the last steel card that showed up. We're
Can
going
pass
in
on that too. All right. Other part too, you got to consider here as well, Chad, is this ice cream is going to be losing value every single time as well.
Yes.
Almost draws the flush house immediately.
I personally, from Vagabond there, I think I throw away. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have a
Oh, this is such an awkward and bizarre position. You really have to think this through.
You can maybe
I feel like you just play that and get out, no? Okay, Moon is kind of a sick proc here. Any kind of suit changer tarot going into an unknown idol proc feels really good. And you have this king now too that is glassed. I feel like you feel decent.
Yeah, we're gonna survive the blind with these two.
Let's see how many stay.
All of them stay. We got 8 of diamonds again? 6 of diamonds? I mean,
What the hell are these idol procs? Brutal. Just absolutely brutal.
Star card in here, clearly. Oh, class.
Justice isn't terrible. It's
no,
not great, but it's not terrible.
If we get a full glass hand for...
Like, here's the thing. I don't think you pick up this king because...
No, we want to glass the red seal. I agree.
You don't pick up this king also because you might need to grab this 6 of diamonds for some shenanigans, no? I guess no. You don't have enough to build around with it.
Yeah.
Take the wild. Yeah.
All right.
I just don't know if they're going to be able to score high enough. Well, what was it? What was that? That was 250? Was it
150? But they have one more glass they could have thrown in there, and they have a red seal for this justice.
They have extra glass. They also have extra glasses that weren't played too.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it important to score high?
Oh no. Roffle getting the immediately all king draw is pretty brutal for
Oh
Vagabond.
my god. Yeah, I feel like this is sweep the leg. Mr. Miyagi crane kick. Roffle going full martial arts Mufungo on this Vagabond. I don't see how you can beat this. It's just gonna set it all the way down.
The red seal glass is X4 that gets us to 1 million. Then one more glass gets us to 2 million. Yeah, it's actually it's gonna be like somewhat decently kind of close, but not close enough. Especially if we don't get the red seal.
Yeah, if you don't get the red seal, I fear Vagabond is going to be sent off to Mouse Factorio Island to be processed.
Oof.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You really do.
It gets put on the gun train there, artillery train.
Can turn into spam.
Yeah.
The worst part about it too is Mal's gonna make him take off that toque. I don't know what they say. It's hard to understand what Melf is saying sometimes over the squeaky cheese curds.
Oh, man. Surely we get the draw, Vagabond saying. Oh, well, we're guaranteed to get the draw. There's 5 cards left. So.
Okay.
I don't think it's enough, but wait, why are we putting the red seal first? No, don't put the red seal. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 1.3. Oh, so close. I'll listen in.
Let's listen in.
Well, I had the
In
Jimbo
despair.
was the difference maker there.
I see.
Oh my god, your deck is terrifying.
Yeah.
Where did you find a red seal?
In a standard pack.
Huh. I must have missed it when I was poor. I did not find one at all.
Yeah, I was decently early, and I was really prioritizing opening those standard packs.
Yeah. I think I was still, for a while, I was still on just like anti-8 gold stake mode. And like I had a space joker, was leveling up, I was just playing pairs, and then I was, and then it was like, oh, that's stupid. Just play high card, and in case there's a Baron, and then the Baron showed up. So
Convenience of my day, but I will ruminate about it way too long. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like checker deck. It engages my primal Balatro player where I just want to play flushes all the time, and I know it's bad, but I can't stop. It's like I'm wandering the streets, desperately shaking people down for flushes.
I did choose it against Mouth when they chose Gold Stake. Or Scooty,
it's
not
a fun
Mouth.
gold stake deck. It is actually a really fun gold stake deck, I will say. But white stake is very interesting. I agree with Roffle's diagnosis here about flattening out the skill curve. It's actually a very interesting idea. I might have to implement this or bring this into my bag here. There's a check deck white stake kind of counter, and I think Roffle is walking away to file some taxes here. Bean moment.
Change different black shirt.
Yeah, perhaps. How do you feel about Campfire in multiplayer?
I've seen it absolutely win games. I hate it, so I just don't ever pick it up. And I will lose games because of it. I am just too lazy to buy and sell things.
Yeah, I will play. God, there's just something so annoying about having to click the sell button so many times. I agree. It's like bending over, picking something up a million times.
I know. I think the handy mod, you can like have shortcuts to sell, like you can right click or something like that. And I legitimately think people who have the handy mod are more willing to play Campfire because I don't want to click on the thing, click the sell, click on it, buy, click on it, sell. It just gets too tedious. That's 4 clicks.
Low key, you just had an orangey disc in there too. That's messed up.
I did.
Calling out the handy modders.
Well, everybody's handy modding now.
I don't. I keep it analog. Okay. I keep it. I respect the product that Local Thug has created. I keep it a buck.
As we play multiplayer mod.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm a crumpus. Roffle is gonna get this. I don't even remember the names of all these goofy cards, but the flush mult card is gonna be a nice little early game pick up here. You're not really at any threat of dying early in checker deck because flushes are so good early. But holy cow, look at that shiny dusk. I feel like you gotta take that.
You do have to take it. And you see here Vagabond selling out of being to check the spectral pack because you kind of have to. If there's an Ankh in there at that dusk, it's just too good.
Both players recognizing the value of this spectral.
There was a world where Roffle wasn't going to be able to afford this dusk, but luckily he gets a hex which will increase the sell value, right?
The eyes flutter as Roffle realizes how close
That was
flashing before his eyes.
very close to going very, very bad. Oh, no, Vagabond can't afford the next one.
What
Our players are poor.
Finger wagging set of jokers and packs here. They just want to show you all the goods, but don't want to let you touch. Yep. Raffle's like, oh, fuck my Chungus life.
This is like, speaking of McDonald's analogies, this is like going to McDonald's expecting to get an Oreo McFlurry, and then you get hit with the ice cream machine being broken.
It is like the OG rage bait. I gotta start just saying that randomly to people. Be like, yeah, I'd like to help you out, but the ice cream machine is broken. So here's the interesting thing. Do you play around? Am I a wild man that I would play around Dusk Magic proc there? Just to see if I can pull off that 20. You get more gold off of just winning out right there, but
no, I'm with you.
On it.
I will play the expected value of a lucky card is $1.30. So if you play it with Dusk, it becomes $2.60 per lucky. It's actually worth it over a hand.
See, Zeno will calculate the math. I'll just be like, this sounds fun.
I mean, and both are true. Both are true.
It is two sides of the same magic card.
I could see Vagabond throwing this because they bought that extra voucher and they're poor. Versus Roffle saved their money.
Yeah, I'm into the throw here. Roffle hitting a little bit of a dance move here for Night Emote, deciding whether or not to hold on. You gotta hold on to this magic card and play for a dust play on it.
Absolutely.
Jimmy licking the side of my chair vigorously. I don't know what kind of
What did you spill this time?
sweat stain I've left over there, but it must be delicious. I did spill coffee all over my keyboard the other day. I did do that.
Straight flush, you're very good for Vagabond, but I think I feel like we're bound to get a lucky proc if we're Roffle.
They're playing Dust for lucky to move the Q2, right? Yeah, I agree.
Yep. So for those who don't know, the lucky queue is game long, just like the glass breaking queue. So every time you play lucky, you're getting further in that queue for the entire game. There you go, plus 20,
What?
plus 20, plus 20. Oh my god.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Why didn't Roffle buy the voucher? Money.
I
Hold on
think
to interest,
in having 10 versus 9 is not that important. If this game can come down to who has more steals in their hand if they have very similar builds, but it's rare to have that Major League Balatro.
Yeah, I mean, last round, you're 100% grinding because you got Baron, right? You want the hand size, but generally, I don't know. And look at this little grinning goat. I have had photo chat in every single one of my MLB matches this year.
I'm sure that brings you so much joy.
I'm 1-2.
Well, yeah, you still have to play your week 2 tonight again.
Yeah.
I mean, you have an advantage. C-Dubs this is their flu game, literally.
Oh, C-Dubs has the flu?
Yeah.
My plan worked.
Oh no.
I sent them a blank envelope that I sneezed in a few times.
I love that play by Roffle to fool the magician. I think lucky cards right now with this Dusk are kind of our best econs.
Yep. Malf says MLBA season where I'm petitioning to ban hanging Chad combo. You should do that because I will stand there and gleefully cheer as your vote loses. But I admire you going into the arena to try. How can you not love Photo Chad? You know, it is Photo Chad is the jab hook combo of Balatro. It's too timeless.
It is. And I think we're starting to see players this season really understand the huge value of the showman with Photo Chad because they're common jokers.
Oh,
so you can just have
so
photo,
good.
Chad.
Or Chad, photo Chad. Photo Chad, photo Chad, Chad photo, Chad photo, Chad photo, photo Chad.
Well, no.
A lot of options.
Money procs, but a temperance.
Yeah, could end up being really valuable if we get a magic card proc. Jimmy is nibbling on my fingers like a mad dog. Ooh, interesting cards here. Supernova and Fib.
Both very important, I think. Or not both very important. Fib's very important. I'm like hour 6 in the castings. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, Supernova is one of those cards you're never upset to see off of a judgment, but Fib is a juicy card here, especially with Photo sitting up there.
Photo and the Dusk. We can add a lot of base mult before that first phase card.
Yeah.
I think
Both players grabbing the superposition as well, I find really interesting. Not generally that a card I enjoy, but on checker deck you do find yourself playing a lot more straights, straight flushes. I feel early on could get.
They also have
off
the big hand size, which makes it a little bit easier. Hello, Baron.
Baron is back.
Vagabond
Jimmy
just
Baron
too
is
poor
back.
to buy these.
Yeah,
these
really just like playing on the fringes of the wallet here. It is the voucher difference. It is the voucher difference. Baron's been a menace this season. Baron's been a menace always. Roffle is a bad draw away from a life loss? Nah.
Never gonna happen.
Never unlucky. He's gonna get a superposition proc here as well.
I mean, also worst
Let's
case
see, an
chat,
Emperor.
because we have 9 hand sizes, we always have a flush on checker deck, and we have Fib with Dusk. Like it's white snake. We're fine.
So sequencing here is kind of interesting. Like I feel like you Emperor and you do your Taros first.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should have in case there's a Hermit or a Judgment.
Yeah. Pretty fine getting rid of superposition here. Gonna get discard. Interesting. Feels pretty good, honestly, with the increased hand size here. You're always gonna get the hand that you want. Pretty good with Dusk as well.
It does. This is where actually having Vagabond's Voucher would be very beneficial, because then we could play
Yeah.
like a 5-card hand with 4 kings.
Yeah. Could end up coming back to bite a little bit out of the tuchus, if you will. Little chomp.
Big chomp.
Yeah, I'm into this hangman moment here. Zel's the moon immediately, because it's just like, I am not switching off of spades and hearts. That makes sense to me. Superposition still being held by Vaga as well here.
I mean, I like it from Vagabond.
Yeah, you got time to accumulate value. You are on 3 lives, but you have time to accumulate some value. Both players grabbing this Baron. wondering if we'll see them trim around kings or if they'll just use it as a casual X-Mult card, which honestly isn't terrible here.
Interesting. I don't know why Vaga is just throwing hands away instead of using discards.
Yeah, I don't know either. Dubs, if you feel too sick to play today, we can reschedule if you want. I'm chill with that. You let me know. I got time.
Little Friday Balatro.
Yeah, could do a whole Friday Balatro. I don't usually stream on Fridays, but that's if we play during the day, it wouldn't be fine. No, Survivor should be fine. Okay. And Roffle gonna get
Holy
really,
over.
really juicy hand right here for
But the only
Dusk Proc.
no lucky hits really, and I will say no fib before the photo, which is something that we could see here on Vagabond's side. Vagabond also has the glass from getting that extra superposition.
Yeah, the extra superposition could end up being the difference on this blind. And generally, I would say being behind in lives here doesn't feel terrible, but I feel a lot better about 3-3 than 4-2. Yes. I feel like that's one of the really big life swings where...
Wow. Another justice from another superposition hand. That was actually a great play.
That is debilitating.
I gotta refresh Roffle stream.
Interesting voucher here. You definitely want to hit the temperance before you pick up this voucher. You couldn't pick up the voucher before anyways. But interesting interaction, chat might not know this, is that the discount voucher affects the value of your temperance because it reduces the value of your jokers in hand. It means you return less value on your temperances as well.
Yep.
Which probably won't come into play here, but with superposition, who knows? Maybe you get another temperance off that.
I would say it is one of my most annoying little facts about this game. I love clearance sale. It's so good. It's plus economy, but I hate how it makes your temperances weak. It's so frustrating to use a temperance and get $5.
Yep. You're like, I have 5 rare cards and I'm getting $6. What the hell is going on? But that's what I love in an infinite run. I love picking up, is it shopping card and just juicing the value on all my stuff so I can get a fat temperance off later.
Gift card, yeah.
Gift card. Very interesting. Very interesting. This these extra discards for Roffle have not really given much fruition, unfortunately, especially because these magic cards just haven't paid. But maybe this is the one.
Maybe 20, maybe.
No, my God! And we've seen what now? Probably at least 20 procs.
That's
probably more of magic cards, and not a single $20.
12.
Why would you know
14,
the Joker
16.
names, though? Chat, do you read the Joker names when you're playing? No, you just know what they do. Especially when you got Zany, you've got Ziggy, you got Zoggy, you got all these Jokers that suck and you never want them anyways. Who the hell cares?
I'm excited for the apology video. When Andre's like, I apologize to Crazy Joker, to Zany Joker.
I'll do the dance. Me the Joker explains the Joker. Well, you Ishigami _best_ quote. You can quote me on that. I don't care what Jokers are named, unless it's bad.
I love Oops All Sixes. It's a good name.
Oops All Sixes is a great name, too. Jimmy.
It's... Vaga's only issue? Oh my god!
That is crazy.
Still
hasn't had a single proc.
I think we're 22 procs in, if not 24. I can't remember exactly.
Brutal. Truly brutal. Also is gonna find a chariot here, but no kings in hand to proc on with Baron. Pain.
That has been Roffle's pack luck lately.
Yeah, it's not been very good. Sometimes you just shake your head and move on. Shoot the moon pickup here. Vaga. It's a nice little flat mult joker that you will get procced before your Baron. Right? I hope.
Yes. Before well, as long as we drag them correctly. That is another interaction in Balatro that's very
True.
annoying. That you can't
Gotta have the queens before the kings.
I would love a button to reorganize the hand from lowest to highest.
Me when I don't use handy mod.
Oh no. That is me.
And I feel like going into this blind, considering how luck has gone here, you gotta feel like it's a little bit. I have to refresh Roffle big time.
Roffle is just behind, I think, due to a little blip they had. So
yeah, it's fine. I fixed it. They were just dropping frames. You gotta feel pretty good here if you're Vaga going into this.
I mean, Vagabond continues to just print. Oh, didn't find the 3 yet. I was gonna say print these tarot cards with superposition.
My God. An order here on this hand is going to matter a little bit because if I'm Roffle, I'm going to debate whether or not I want to ship it with I mean, I feel like you gotta, like, one of these has gotta hit, right? One of these has gotta hit. 20 mults.
I mean,
there's one. There's two. Okay, 40 gold. And 83, not terrible. This would be a very, very, very important live to win if Roffle can pull this off.
I think
but the justice looms large, yeah. The justice looms large. Chimmy is crawling onto my desk to smell a bowl that has been sitting here for a few days.
Chili?
That yogurt is not for you, Chimmy.
Gross.
Wild berry. 0 sugar. Yes, it does help with my fiber intake.
I don't think.
Yeah, you got a glass. This is a little awkward too because you have this queen in hand that you have shoot with as well. Like you should have glassed the jack. You're missing out on 13 mults.
Either way, I just don't think this. Well, maybe. Gets the 220 mult hits from very early on that I forgot about because Roffle hasn't got any hits since then.
Just devastating stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Roffle dropping frames again a little bit for me.
I may pause Vagabond.
I'm just gonna refresh Roff, see if it fixes. Yeah, it fixes. No, it's still behind a little bit. That's okay though. And an idol in the buffoon pack. Goodbye, shooter. Oh my god, and it hits on King of Hearts. That's awkward. But idol in checker deck. That is kind of the dream. That is kind of the dream. I do think Scary Face here is a really interesting card, potentially over Fib. But you are getting 50 chips off of your Dusk, which is pretty good.
It's Scary Face is like what is that? 300 I mean, that's like even with the foil.
Oh, you have retrigger. You have retrigger.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's much better. Jimmy, what if I retriggered you? And I just printed out a bunch of chimmies. Starting to become an idol hater. I feel like your position on whether you enjoy or hate the idol is heavily dictates where you lie on the MLB spectrum. You know, I think everybody recognizes its value, but it's whether you appreciate it or not, whether it shows up for you.
Yeah. I mean, I love idol, and it hates me.
Yep. You have a complicated history.
Yeah.
A sordid past, if you will. What is the consideration here? Cartomancer. That's interesting. I guess you're up alive. Oh my god. Disgusting. Disgusting. Justice print on the first Cardo proc.
We've had
Vag is eating garlic bread, and Roffle is stuck with Wonder Bread right now. That is absurd.
Oh man, I could go for some garlic bread.
I know, doesn't sound good. Jimmy, do you like garlic bread? You can't eat it because garlic is bad for dogs.
Very true.
It does leave a opportunity for Roffle to win this round with scoring. Like, definitely has better scoring jokers, but I feel like with this Justice, that's got to be enough to surpass. Though doesn't hit on the idol on anything like super significant.
Yeah, 5 of spades.
Roffle skipped because of the King of Hearts hit on idol. Ceremonial dagger. We should have a round. You know what we should do next year is that the first seed should have not just stake deck, but should also have one Eternal Joker. Yeah, C-dubs. I'll go to the bathroom and then we'll run it. If that's cool. Stuntman here.
What are we doing? Can you F5 on Roffle? I've F5'd a lot of times on Roffle.
Yeah, it's just when you're dropping frames, there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah. Grabs a Red Seal 5. There's not a lot of time left in this game to...
Red Seal 5, but it's diamonds, too.
Also, have we deleted 5s already from the deck? No, we have 12. Never mind.
Jimmy. Considering dropping this fib for 3 of a kind malts, a bit more consistent than 4 of a kind for sure. His Chimmy starts to lick vigorously against my Shure SM7B. I don't know if that's coming through on the broadcast.
It is, but it's nice ASMR.
Continue, Jimmy. This Justice card, looming large.
Yeah, the Justice, but specifically with the dust makes it... it's possible Vagabond can win this PvP. I don't know. The scary face, like I said, is going to be like an X2 as well for Roffle.
Wait, this is interesting. Picks up the Faceless.
I just realized that the 5 was Justice already, and we just glassed the second 5 of spades for Vagabond.
Yeah, that is...
Holy...
What can you do? Roffle sniffing some fingers here, pondering. How do I make a way out of this? How do I carve my way out of this forest? I don't even have a machete, but Jimmy has found something tasty on my microphone.
It's the taste of victory.
Perhaps. Hopefully. We'll see after this match.
I feel like Vagabond would have kept that 5 to make sure that we have enough 5s for the family if we are going to play
True.
the idle hand. It's a little weird.
Maybe just doesn't see it.
Oh, Roffle gets the bad draw and then immediately drops frames.
Kind of awesome. I mean, devastating, but kind of awesome. Hand through the hair into the immediate freeze frame. We get it, dude. I'm bald.
That is true. Chat, if you don't know, Nandre does lack some hair up top.
I do. I really do. I'm really bald. Every day I reach up there and I rub the spot too, which I think is making it worse.
Well, Vagabond kind of breaks their draw as well. It's a level
this
1.
is the 5. I mean, it still feels pretty strong though, no?
I think Vaga takes this one. Oh, the scary face does just enough. And the trio was also a big part of that. That 3x versus Vaga, kind of greening, keeping the family.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you're playing white stake. You know, greed is great and everything, but sometimes this is a problem with a lot of people in the league. Is people play the min-max game a little too much. Sometimes you just gotta take the points.
Yeah.
You just gotta take the points, you know? That's honestly the most pokerish part of multiplayer Balatro is it's not always about maximizing value all the way. Sometimes you gotta cut your losses, sometimes you just gotta capitalize on your points, you gotta find a way to fucking win.
I agree with that. I think multiplayer, I was talking to Nemo about this, I really think multiplayer Balatro has a lot of aspects that are similar to poker in terms of the risk reward and like where to actually min max, and then of course the bluffing in the blinds with Bean.
Yeah, there's a lot. So where can we generate some value here if you are Vaga? This faceless Joker sticks out as one of the ways. Being able to make a little bit more money could be good.
We have a magician, but we do know that you need about 37 trillion procs to get the plus 20s.
Yeah, so this magician is low-key kind of dead in hand.
Ruffled guy. Oh my god. He got 120 proc and it was just mult.
Roll flush.
Might be the play. Finally finds the 4 of spades.
Raffle's gonna find a death here. It's 8 of spades. It is showing in shop.
Nah, I gotta go with the king and
He's gonna
play
ignore it. Yeah, I generally I think I agree with that play as well. Ooh, interesting.
Now you really want your idol card to hit a face card.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you're getting rid of your 3 of a kind here. If this is where the live advantage is really, really juicy. Like, Roffle is gonna have the opportunity to fish for an idle hit on a face card much longer.
Yeah, 100%. We'll have at this point like 4 blinds to do it. Vaga not using the family, no.
46 gold in hand. I feel like you're fine dropping faceless here, but is not. It's gonna drop
on 1 life.
Da fam. I guess. Oh my god! You don't have enough time, right?
You got to drop faceless for it.
I mean, Lucky Cat is also kind of juicy here. We know it's not going to be good because of the Q, but it is tempting.
I think
Especially with these magicians in shop. I feel like there's a chance that Vega sees that line.
Roffle's really going through it on deciding if the trio or Scary Face is a 3x. Like, which one is better?
I feel like a trio is the drop, no?
I think the trio should be more than the Scary Faces chips because we're 5 of a kinds at 190, 4 of a kinds at 150. Yeah. Actually, yeah, it is the Scary Face at this point. Plus, the trio can still proc if our idol misses and it's not a face card.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's true. It doesn't matter once he rolls into Invis.
Yeah. Oh,
he might miss it.
Oh no! It's still time.
Oh, thank God, because that would be kind of devastating.
And I want Roffle to
Jimmy's
have to deal with the decision because it's going to be very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I can. The reaction is gonna be both hands up, the left hand side of the face, clap in front, hand through hair, maybe one step back, and then reapproach the desk, both hands down.
Okay, remembering that. Vegas is always very straightforward. It's just screaming and body shake.
Mm-hmm. You have to imagine that somewhere deep behind the avatar, it is a very similar reaction, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think Roffle will smell the fingers? Every time. I mean, I don't know what he's putting on those things, but they must smell great. Maybe some Replica Jazz Club?
Bath and Body Works.
Aqua de Joe?
Okay. No reaction.
So here, do you think...
Oh! It is with the
curveballs. The brows. That's a rare roll. Roffle is actually at much more liberty to consider a lucky cat here. I don't know if it's
blueprint.
Better. You're kidding me.
Roffle's not gonna see it.
44 gold. Maybe.
If he sees it, I don't know if he'll be able to afford it. It's like, oh wait, we have the reroll voucher. Maybe you will see it.
It's gonna be close. Oh, this would be devastating.
Please, keep going. The reason why Roffle wouldn't want to keep going is because you're thinking you can't replace Invis, so there's no point in re-rolling.
Yeah, and also you have 2 lives.
Oh no, it's 1 more.
But yeah, maybe the perspective is, I know I've got Vaga down to 1 life. I've got a chance here. Oh,
1 away
to knock it out.
1 away.
1 away. And that is MLB, baby.
And he would have.
Here's the thing. He still could win on the Invis proc.
He could win on the Invis proc and the idol not procking for our resident clown.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, this round's a little difficult for Vaga. Even we do have the death, which makes it easier.
I guess I gotta get this in early, but what's up, Reddit? My name's Halion. I play Hades. I'm also in the Balatro Pro League. Give me a follow on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all the big platforms. Queen of Spades here, procking for Roffle, kind of juicy, but it is a gold cards. I don't think 10 of Spades is enhanced at all for Vaga, but this death... Oh, they both have deaths. Does he see it next shop? He will not see it next shop. If you don't understand what we're talking about when we're talking about queues and all this other stuff, is that every ante, the jokers that appear in the shop are queued up in an invisible order. And if you roll through the shop, you will see the same stuff as your opponent, but how deep you roll is the significant difference. And Roffle was 1 roll away from finding a negative blueprint, arguably the best card in the game.
I think that is the best roll. That is a negative is like, what? It's like 1 in 1,000, and a blueprint roll itself is 1 in 50 times 20, 250. So this is a 1 in 250,000 roll.
And it's even slightly better from a functional standpoint than Brainstorm as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the god roll. It is the god roll. Considering sending it with these kings right now before dusk.
I think just hoping to find dusk or find the other queen of spades.
Yes, but you're gonna miss out on an opportunity to generate a lot of gold. And you only have 17.
Agreed.
So, and then you're just playing a 10 high card. Ugh, that does not feel good.
Yeah,
but he's gonna get paid off here. Gonna get 20 bucks.
Nice.
And it comes down to this.
I don't think there's a bad enough hit for Vagabond. I guess if it's idle and then idle never hits, that is Roffle's way into this game.
100%. But I already know it's gonna be Hanging Chad.
Oh, okay. Somebody read the script.
Checking these packs.
Why is he making us wait? There's no point in making us wait, Vagabond. Just pop it. You're not selling anything here. Oh, how dare he? There's a sock.
You do.
Oh.
You do probably want to sell before you roll here, but in case you want to regenerate one of these cards, but finding sock and shop, I mean, it means that you sell. This is an interesting part too. Roffle can't pick up sock because his invis is later.
You can sell Chad, I think.
I mean, you should, I think, right? Even with photo.
Yeah, because it's only one less proc on the photo, and then
Is it crazy to sell invis?
I think so, because if you get the idle hit, it's so massive.
Yeah, it's the only out. Oh, you know what? Vaga is thinking about selling Chad.
Then you
before
pop it, then
popping
you
the
grab sock.
invis.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I mean, technically, you could sell Chad and photo, but it'd be
There's
okay.
no way. Gonna hit the dust. That's probably the second best hit, maybe third best hit.
I don't think you grab sock
very
then. You
good.
just keep the Chad photo.
Yeah, I agree. Though you would get triple procs on everything. It's kind of disgusting if you hit the idle hit. It is an overwhelming victory if your idle hits. But
It has to hit a face card. Right now, it doesn't
Exactly.
hit anything. Yeah.
and you're on your last life, so it just depends on how big of a gambling person you are. Chad is more consistent, but Sock is the world destroyer. But here's the thing. Idle didn't get hit by Vaga. So Idle could still get hit by Roffle here.
Yeah. We'll have one more ante for it to not be awful for Roffle.
A crazy maneuver you could make if you're Roffle is you could guarantee your Idle on the invis, save your money and roll down and try and find some reprocking.
It is crazy. I don't think
You'd have to have a really, really good read.
Yeah. I could go sell the photo.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of tough
The-
decisions.
these players, they're just like, the meme of the wizard holding all the orbs right now. There's just so much wealth to decide what the heck to do with here. It is quite overwhelming.
It's gonna pass the sock.
C-dubs, I still have to take our dog to the vet. So I might need like 30 minutes. It won't take me very long. But I know it's late for you. So if you want to reschedule because of that, maybe we should. I didn't think this was going to go so long. Roffle massaging the forehead.
The temple massage is crazy.
The third eye is opening. Considering what to do with this invis. A very tense moment here. This is a really big match too, because I would argue that Vaga and Roffle are two of probably the favorites of the league. Roffle, very accomplished in seasons 1 and 2. Vaga, a very well-known PvP player making their rookie debut here. This matters quite a bit for seeding and playoff potential for being just a week 2 match.
It does, because in this year's format, while 6 teams make the playoffs in each division, only 6 teams, 6 players, 2 people get buys, the top 2. And I would argue right now, slightly the favorites have to be Bean, Roffle, and Vagabond. And in this face-off, this would be a tiebreaker as well, if these 2 end up tied in this position. And I mean, again, that reroll in the blueprint feels like it was everything. We once again have a really bad hit for Vagabond. It could continue.
You will get to death here, but you don't hit on your 3 of hearts.
No, we still have a big blind to play though. And Idol hits 2 of hearts for
2 of hearts is not gonna get it done when it comes to sock and bussin', which maybe you even consider selling. Well, now you have justice and death cards. It's such a bizarre position. I wonder here if honestly getting rid of idol is the play.
I think you still have to invis and then hopefully play a flush house with like 3 glass kings and 2 3s or something.
That's what I'm saying. You want your invis to proc on one of these other cards, though. Like, if it hits idol, at this point, idol doesn't do anything for you.
I think especially now that... do we have 2 3 of hearts?
You're sending it all face cards.
Do you think? I don't know if... maybe we are. I don't know if we are. King of Hearts for Vagabond. Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Well, anticlimactic.
Yeah. You know, I feel like Roffle, from a very difficult position, scrounged as much as possible here. Yeah. The missing the blueprint by 1 roll puts you behind so much and almost found a way through.
I mean, it was close. If we're 1 more like off proc from Vagabond, from really seeing this thing be over, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on Roffle.
Yeah, let's see. Let's hear.
Yeah, and I did not play this ante very well for a number of reasons.
I really hope you made the same decision I did. I'll tell you what. Because I made a decision that if you did the opposite of it, you just win.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't know what decision you made, but I'm in a very similar spot.
Was it what like I did you take the sock and buskin? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Ah.
But I shouldn't have, because I shouldn't have even rolled into it because I had the invisible joker still queued up.
Wait, did your idol not hit face cards?
No, I missed face cards.
What?
Yeah.
I hit face cards and I didn't take the sock. That's crazy.
Yeah, I hit the I hit one of the worst. I hit a 2 of hearts, and I only have 3 2s in my deck. So
Well,
Brutal.
In that case, I'm pretty sure I got you, but
yeah, I think
we'll
it's
see.
I think it's likely.
Bro, this negative blueprint is crazy. Did you see the negative blueprint?
Well, yeah, I saw that. What do you think I had the invisible land on?
Oh. No, like I think you think I might be joking.
Wait, you're not joking?
I'm not joking. I have a negative blueprint right now.
Oh no. How did you have the money for that?
I don't know. I guess you must have missed it. Damn.
Skill issue, I guess.
Oh.
No, okay. Well, I guess this wasn't close at all then. I really thought you had it. All right. Here's
Kind of savage by Vagabond, but by like accident.
So, the fantasy points
Oh yeah.
are simply overflowing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the way that's still going on your end, I feel like, yeah. I can't see your jokers. But,
I got Dusk.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Photo,
Oh,
chat,
you
blueprint, idol.
really weren't kidding about the...
Still didn't believe him.
Oh, no.
I rolled into it. No, and it was the same ante that you were like talking about how you found it a really interesting Joker.
Oh.
And then you said idol. And I was like, oh.
Wait, so
you having to find something more interesting?
Oh, no. I did not see that at all. No, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just another case of believing interest was real again.
Interest isn't real. Interest isn't real.
It's not real. The dollar's fake. You guys are all talking
know.
about nominal economy.
Dow Jones up 500. Interest is not real.
Statistically, it's probably real more often than not.
Should I tell them?
Yeah. But I think that
We can, yeah.
I'm getting reports that maybe I was one roll away from it. So if I had just,
Oh.
if I had just gotten one extra roll, it would have been difficult to even afford.
You're right. You were one roll off at the end of the last ante.
You had 17. If you rolled at 7, you would have had 10. You could have sold a planet card, I think, to afford it at 11, but it was...
That's a shame.
I saw it coming because you
know
had
what-
Invis, so you don't want to roll.
Right.
Like, it's really hard.
Well, and then I later got punished for rolling with Invis
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
So.
Mhm. You were also one. You were one hand behind on Invis too.
One
I
hand.
One
Zeno, I
blind.
felt like I just had to
Oh,
whip that
I see.
invis
I
onto
see.
photo chat. I don't know.
I
Maybe I wasn't supposed to, but it's just if that idol hit not a face card, I would have been in big trouble, and I thought Roffle had the blueprint, so I won.
Y'all had to grapple with so much wealth at the end of that game with
It was intense
with
game.
Joker economy. We were like, "What the? How do you play this?"
What
It's
did your
funny.
what did your idol hit there at the end?
King of Hearts. It was my best hit. But no
Yeah,
matter.
I don't think
I was prepared for any hit though. I was gonna have a flush
Yeah.
5 because I had a world, a sun, and a death up top.
See, yeah, I passed on the sun to keep a justice.
So,
And
I know
then-
the justice you're talking about. I bought the justice and then used it in the tarot pat, and was just
okay.
like,
I think
yeah,
I bought it
'cause
too
the-
late to. So that's another, like, just order mistake. Then I think.
Well, it makes more sense for you to hold the justice if you don't have the blueprint, just because I know that the idol hit's always going to be more important than
Right.
the glass. So Yeah. It's the crazy game. Like, just the anti one, you just have to buy everything. You just no econ jokers in sight.
The
That
shots
was-
were
My goodness.
taunting y'all early.
Genuinely.
So I
They
think-
were.
So I think what happened, okay, because you have more. No, we have almost the same number of kings, right? We have the exact same number of kings. I think what happened is you deathed a 2 into the king,
Yeah.
Yes.
whereas I deathed a different card into the king, and that's just so it just happened to select that one card that you deathed and I didn't.
Yeah. Dang. I mean, just some crazy games in general.
All right,
Like,
Zeno, cue up the idle fix for.
All right,
MLB.
I mean-
I
I see we got a new vote.
Also,
You know what, though?
Another part that was BS in this game was Roffle probably had 25 procs on lucky cards before finding any value, which was absurd.
That is brutal. And I was not playing into Luckies earlier than Roffle, that's for sure. Roffle was ahead of me
Yeah.
on that one.
I was
And then-
I was actually losing my mind. I was like literally pulling my hair out on stream trying to
Okay,
find the lucky
but-
card hits.
Like, also, like, you know, I can't believe I didn't get any plus 20 on that dusked hand with the 4 of a kind and lost without
Mhm.
blind. I just needed
Yeah.
one, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I do
brutal
think-
lucky card.
From the sound of things, though, I do think like some things maybe didn't go my way, but I think you clearly deserve to win and play better than me. I did get my goal of taking one game off of you, though. So, you know,
Yeah, I
I've got
definitely didn't give it to you. Let me tell you.
I've got-
you took that one with your own hand. So.
I've got 2 tough matchups in a row with Bean immediately after Vagabond, and then a really uncomfortable matchup against Nandre and Plasma Deck Nonsense. Who set up the schedule? What are you trying to do to me, Zeno?
No,
Script
Roffle,
writers.
we're kind of in the very hard division. I can't lie. We got
That's true.
What are you? I feel like
You're part
Yeah.
of the reason why. You're part of the reason why. Roffle.
I mean, who's-
We got, like,
Honestly,
Who even is in the other division? I can't think of anybody that
I
I'd be
didn't
afraid
even
of.
know there's a
Lost
second
pretty repeatedly.
division.
yeah.
Do we have another division?
Right. Like we've got Edsy on our side too.
Yeah, we got
what do
Enzi over here. we
All
got-
I know is malt. I don't know no division. You know what I'm saying?
Hey! Oh my
Oh.
gosh!
All
But
I know.
genuinely some crazy games. You know,
Great
Baron Fog
games.
Baron on that game too. It's
Yeah.
just, like, it just is what it is. And then game 1 was crazy as well.
it was an incredible
The game
set.
was a fascinating game.
But game
Figuring
1,
out when to pop the anaglyphs was really cool.
I mean,
Dude,
Vagabond, that was the
D6
play of
tag,
the year.
I'm so proud. I'm so
Yeah, it was
proud
a cool
of that
play.
D6 tag. That shit, that was good.
That'll teach me to disrespect the D6 tag. Like Doc, I think
Right.
had it high on the skip tier list. I should have known, but I just go blind to it. It's like, what does
It
that green
scales
thing
with
mean?
how much money you're making.
It really, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
and I was
it
making
was
a lot of money.
probably it very well could have been as much or more money than like a big money skip, like a
Every
you know, like-
single reroll you make in a shop when you use a D6 tag is essentially $5 that you made.
yes.
So
The
it's
crazy part about this game to me was we got a 1 in 250,000 chance of a negative natural blueprint. But then I think in game 1 we had crazier odds. The fact that you guys both played multiple full 5-hand glasses with oops and nothing broke.
true.
I was
True.
like,
I
what
was
is
actually
going
upset
on?
about that a little bit. I was a little bit upset about that when I was DNAing my glass and I was realizing none of it
Yeah.
broke. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, so the entirety of my turn ordering has been going to waste because Roffle still has their glass right now with
Yeah.
oops all 6s.
Right.
That is crazy.
I think I broke one glass
Mm-hmm.
in those PvP matches when I was playing. I think I was playing 3 in 3 hands. I played 2 with an oops all 6s and only broke 1. And had to and that was it. And then I was just able to recover because of the like some tarots and stuff.
Ratios are lies. Percentages don't exist. None of that crap matters. It's all about who can make a bigger number, make you feel better.
Well, I mean, Vagabond fantasy fans are eating good today. You got an E18. Was there an E17 earlier too?
Yeah.
We got to increase the cost of that fella.
Yeah.
I will. Don't worry.
All right,
I'm at $7, bro.
bump it
I'm
up to
at,
10.
Yeah. What about these guys that have been going 3-0 every week? Huh? What about that? What about the Zeno?
I don't know how the scoring
you
works.
Going 3-0 twice in a
I've
row.
been
What's wrong
$8
with
this
that?
whole time. And I have to
that's
buy
right. Wow.
myself because it would be
Go to
rude
9.
not to.
Commissioner thinks very highly of himself all of a sudden.
I see how it is. Egotistical commissioner here.
David Stern over here with the frozen envelope.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right, I gotta
Yeah.
go. Nandre's
Yeah,
gotta
it's
play
been a
another
long stream.
game.
Yeah,
I
thanks for casting, guys.
Oh, it was
Appreciate
wonderful. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
I'm gonna have to watch it back.
Yeah, it was a fun cast. It was definitely very serious.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys were.
It was.
taking
It
the game
was. It
incredibly
was very serious.
I can never tell with you, Nandre, bro. I can never tell.
Exactly. I'm always. What does Bean call it when you're bluffing in between the PvP
Lagoomy.
rounds? Yeah, I'm always doing that. I live my life in the lagoon.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
GG's.
GG's.
And
That's
yeah,
it, guys.
again, Roffle, thanks for casting.
All right, chat. I'm gonna send you over to Bean. I think is gonna cast this one. I don't know how Bean's still awake, but have fun with Bean. And enjoy Nandre versus the C-Dubs. See you all later. Thank you for hanging out all day.